Welcome to a new episode of Girl, Geek, and the Gay, the show that is apparently taking holidays off now.
You're so mad. You're so mad.
I am Jose.
I posted on Instagram for us, by the way.
That voice you hear right now is Jaime.
Hola.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Megan. Oh.
Oh, God.
Wait, I turned it down. There you go.
Now it's loud.
The first way was better.
Never.
Oh, my God.
It's not like you said
Megan's
Puerto
back.
Rican. Hi, Megan. Welcome back. You're
Wave to the
famous.
peoples.
Hello, people.
How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I've been off for like a few days from work.
I noticed.
So, from all kinds of work, including the podcast. But
You got fired?
No, I just took PTO. I have a lot of PTO from work, so I just took a bunch of days off. Jose doesn't want to pay me, so
I see.
But it was also my dad's birthday, so excuse me for celebrating my
it's
my
cool.
dad's birthday.
Rub your family's love in my face.
You were invited. You just decided to not.
No, I wasn't.
You were not invited because you had to work.
Excuses. That's all I hear.
I
was all ready to go. I had my tablet ready.
Interesting you say that though, because I asked you like if we could do it earlier on Saturday, or and you said no, we can't do it on Saturday. And I'm like, okay, so then we not then you're the one that suggested we could just take the day off if you want. Okay, cool, perfect, let's do that.
Sure.
And now you're mad.
Yeah, of course.
Makes no sense.
You were supposed to say no.
I suggested a different date. You said no. So
yeah, no.
and then on top of that,
you gave it to me like literally last minute on Friday night.
it was Friday afternoon. I think it was. I don't think it was Friday night.
I was probably about to go to sleep, so that counts as Friday
You're
night to me.
about to go to work, I think. No, you're okay. You're off.
Yeah.
Never mind. But we're here now. It's Thursday for us, so it might be Friday for other people, but depends. But we're here now, right?
How you doing, Megan?
I'm good.
Sweet.
It's good to have you back, Megan. It's been forever since
Thank
we've
you.
seen you. We missed you.
We really did.
Yes.
See?
I missed not that.
Everybody missed that.
Yeah, he plays that when you're not here. Just
I really
FYI.
Why?
Because we miss you.
I don't listen to the show, so.
Yeah.
Funny that you were speaking about the date. I recently found out that I don't know if you guys knew this, and if you did, like I'm just slow, which happens.
That's true.
But I just found out like the Ethiopian calendar. It's 2014 in Ethiopia.
I was gonna say I saw a video saying something about that
What the hell
too.
are you guys watching?
It was on TikTok for some reason.
I don't have a TikTok.
I was just listening to another podcast. But yeah, the date right now I think is like August 13th.
Because they also have like an extra month or something, right?
Do they?
Well, what's the reason
I didn't look it all up, but I know all of their months have 31 days.
Oh, okay.
You know what? 2014 was a good year for me. I'm about to go back to Ethiopia. I need to go back in time.
Maybe we could save the pandemic from happening.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's
I'm
not
not going to
happening.
do that. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
I like the 6 feet apart thing.
Yeah.
I like the no touching people. It's nice.
Yeah.
People don't touch me.
Oh.
It's great.
And now people are just forgetting that there's a pandemic still
Yeah.
and getting a little too close.
I do like that at doctor's office they were blocking off like the
Every other
seat next
seat?
to you. I love that.
The doctor's
Me too.
office should be the
I love
one place
that.
that should always do that.
Yeah. And it's always weird when somebody just decides that they want to come and sit next to you.
The most disgusting person
Yeah.
usually, like they're like, and then they're just like
Yeah.
on next. Ugh.
Yeah. And there's
They don't
space.
even cover their mouth.
Yeah.
There's space, and I'm not saying I'm an intimidating person, but I'm like, well, I wouldn't want to sit next to me necessarily. It's a
I
guy.
wanna sit next to you, Jaime.
Oh, I know. You'd probably want to hold my hand.
Of
I don't want
course.
to sit next to any of you.
Megan, you get no choice.
Oh, I don't care. I just see, look, almost 6 feet apart.
I will come closer.
I'm gonna get a stick and start poking
Oh
you.
my god. But yeah, doctor's office. That's how it should be all the time.
It really should.
Yeah.
My grandma. So whenever
You have
we
a
would take
grandma?
her, well, not anymore.
Oh,
But whenever we would take her to the doctors, she wasn't allowed to sit near anybody because she would start talking to them, and whatever symptoms they had, she all of a sudden had.
Oh no.
Like
Yeah, just one of those.
hypochondria? Is that
Yep.
what it is?
Yeah, so she was one of those.
Yeah.
So she would come home sicker than when we took her.
Oh no.
The doctor had the opposite effect on her.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't done much this week.
Oh, I forgot to ask. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I figured.
How was your week?
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna tell you anyway. No, yeah, I didn't do anything this week.
Oh no.
So I was planning on today and tomorrow being my screw everyone day.
Oh, okay. Just gonna go on a sex fest.
Wherever it
Or
fits, man.
wow, all of a sudden you're fluid.
No, I didn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take this week off, and I'm gonna pretend everybody doesn't exist. I'm gonna sit at home and play on my big ass TV.
Wait, did you get a new TV?
I got a new TV.
Yay!
And
Yeah, because that
it's
TV
beautiful.
was awful and really small.
It was 55.
Mine is 55. Maybe it just fits better with the room.
Yeah, I think his because he has that wall, it just looks a lot smaller. And then
okay.
he got the.
I had to do some grooming to make it look bigger.
Wait, what is this thing called?
TV stand?
No, because it's usually called something else when you have a
When there's no TV on
yeah,
it.
well, yeah, it's called something else. Okay. A bureau. So, anyways, like he got a longer one, so it made it look like way smaller,
tiny.
and I was like, ugh. We were watching
Yeah.
The Boys on there, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to watch on this.
That's funny.
Yeah, we still haven't finished that, and we only have like one episode left.
I want to watch that.
The season,
God damn you,
season 2?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and season 3 is almost out, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Which I actually might pick that show back up because I don't know, because I didn't watch any of season 2. Well, maybe the first episode of season 2. But they're saying that I don't know if this is really spoilers, so I don't know if you guys
Maybe don't say it.
Oh, okay, then I
Yeah.
won't say it then.
For what?
But it might get more interesting.
I mean, you haven't seen any of season 2. We've
Well, I saw
most of season 2.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the third season seems more interesting.
I haven't seen anything about the third season.
Okay, so then I won't
don't
spoil it
tell
for
me.
you.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
want
It's
to
not
fight
out
from
yet.
across this table?
Well, that's one of them I actually want to watch.
Well, it's in the
But it's not
commercials.
I don't care. I haven't
Yeah, like,
seen
I haven't
anything
seen-
about it.
I won't spoil it for you. No worries.
I know Jensen Ackles is in it.
Who?
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Oh,
Supernatural.
Supernatural. The blonde brother.
Yeah,
Oh, you never watched Supernatural?
All 20 seasons?
Uh,
No.
I'm trying to think what else he's on. I have no idea what else he's on, actually.
Supernatural.
Yeah, that's
So,
it.
what happened with your plans where you were supposed to not talk to anybody for like the whole week? Because you made
Oh,
it seem
so one of my friends was coming down from Colorado, and she's like, "Hey, let's hang out." And I was like, "I don't want to." And then she's like, "But it's my birthday, and I'm not gonna be back in since I don't know when. I haven't seen her like over a year."
Oh.
So I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll do that." And then this happened, so
Yeah.
this got rearranged.
No.
today.
Look, you're making it sound like this was me. This was
Not
you.
once did I say this was you.
But the way that you're
I'm
making
saying,
it sound
this happened
like...
and it got changed to today. So I was like,
By
all right,
Jose. He
all right.
chose
so
it to
now,
today.
So now there's two social events I have to deal with,
That's your problem.
and then my neighbor was like, "Hey, you're not doing anything this weekend. Let's go get food tomorrow." And I'm like, you know what? I'm already fucked, so
Oh.
might as well.
No, don't fucking act like you are this antisocial moth. Okay, well, I think moth is the opposite of butterfly. I don't fucking know. But anyways,
That sounds right.
That's
like,
yeah, I agree.
don't fucking act like you didn't want this, because you have always said no to things, and this is one thing where you could have been like, no, I don't care, fuck your birthday, no, I don't care, fuck your food, just bring it to me, but you don't have to, like, we don't have to go out together, just bring me food.
Jose's
You
a
know?
Leo.
You could have been like, no, fuck the show, we'll do it Sunday like we always do.
But we missed you.
No, I don't care.
We didn't
You
miss
could
you.
have said no. Okay, that's your problem.
I
Don't
like
make
your
it.
glasses, by the way.
Oh,
I'm just. I
Don't
was
fucking
hypnotized.
act.
you look pretty
Let me
today.
love you.
No, don't fucking act like you're the victim here.
I
Okay,
am
you
totally
did
the
this to
victim.
yourself,
Oh,
and now I'm the victim.
yeah. I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once
Oh,
yesterday.
how is that? I heard it was good.
I absolutely loved it. This was the one that you said that looked really crazy in a preview.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch it because I just felt like it was like another multiverse ripoff. I started getting like kind of like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
It's with Mulan, right?
Yes. Right.
I don't know her real name.
No, I'm trying to remember if that's
Ming
her
Na
name.
Wen? Or
Yes.
is it Ming Na Wen from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
No.
Or the girl that played her in the...
No, it's from Agents of Shield. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
The voice of Mulan.
yeah.
Not the one in the live action.
No, I don't consider her Mulan. She sucks.
I agree.
Michelle Yeoh?
No, Ming Na Wen.
No, well, the one that was in the movie was
Fennec.
Michelle. What? No, it's not Fennec.
Okay.
It's
Wrong
not Fennec.
Asian. You racist.
Oh my god, her name is Michelle.
Mistakes were made.
Michelle Yeoh. I don't know how to say her
Where
name
is she
correctly.
from?
I will find out. She was
Everything,
in
everywhere, all at
Shang-Chi.
once.
Wasn't she in Shang-Chi? Or are we being racist? Oh my god.
She was probably Crazy Rich Asians too.
Stop it. She was. He said that yesterday. Hold on. Let's get this correct because we're really not those type of people.
Except you are.
Especially not me.
Jose might be.
Jose might be.
Okay, so Crazy Rich Asians and Shang-Chi.
Oh,
I just
is she
recently
the
watched
aunt in
Shang-Chi again.
Shang-Chi?
She was
Yeah,
the aunt.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm good with my
Wait, she was who?
agency.
Stop it.
Wait, she was who?
Huh? She's the aunt in Shang-Chi.
Oh, okay.
She was in Crunchy Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She was in Crazy
Oh,
Rich
yeah, okay.
Asians. Shang-Chi for sure. That was the aunt. Yeah, so she's been in a lot of really great stuff.
I recently rewatched Shang-Chi and
Yes.
it stands up.
Me
Like,
too.
I
It's a good
highly
film.
enjoyed
Me
it.
It's a
too.
It's a good movie.
Well, on Easter, we saw it with my family.
Yeah, no, rub it in.
I actually
Go
put it in
ahead.
Spanish for my parents too, so it was really good even in Spanish. I was like, man, this movie is so freaking good. But I did see Everything Everywhere all at once, and I freaking loved it. I mean, there was a part of the movie where I was like, okay, it's a little long now. It felt long. It probably wasn't even that long of a movie, but it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I feel like they could have cut out like 20 minutes of the movie, and it still would have been great. But the story was great. The whole multiversal aspect of it was amazing. I cried. I laughed. Everything. So I would recommend you guys check it out if you want to check it out.
Okay, when it comes out, yeah.
Oh, it's out already. Oh, you mean like on like
Yeah, when
Blu-ray
I
or
don't
digital?
have to like pay
Got you.
the theater for it.
Yeah, it's a good movie though. I'd really recommend it.
All right,
You have a
cool.
movie pass, so
I do, and I was gonna use it to go watch that Nicolas Cage movie,
I want to watch that Nicolas Cage movie.
the unbearable weight of talent, impeccable talent, or something like
I
that.
don't fucking know, but I want to watch the Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
It looks
Do you know which
great.
movie I'm talking about?
I do know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
You don't look interested.
Not really.
I'm very interested.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Pedro
it.
Pascal and Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
It looks great.
Cool.
Nicolas Cage.
No, I mean,
You know what? You think Encanto's a good movie, so
it is a
Yeah,
good movie.
no one trusts you now.
It's a
Your
really good
credibility
movie.
is shot.
It won a bunch of awards, so just FYI.
That
guys.
means
Okay,
nothing.
that means absolutely nothing.
Anyway,
You know who else won an award? Will Smith.
I mean, he's a good actor until he did what he did.
But that doesn't
he's still a
impede his
good actor.
acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Just his
I
character.
mean, he cried shortly thereafter. He cried. He was the victim.
He's a really good actor.
anyway,
I like how Chris Rock was like, I'm not talking about this until I'm getting paid. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
So this week we had the release of the Thor trailer.
Oh yes.
What did you guys think?
it looks really good.
I cried.
I'm really excited.
Yes.
I'm really excited for it. Like, I was excited for Multiverse of Madness, but this one looks like fun. Where Multiverse
Yeah.
looks a little bit more like serious.
Yeah.
Well, they
This
say the
looks
multiverse
fun.
one is supposed to be the first horror movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a
Well,
Marvel
I'm
horror
not
movie.
afraid.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see
With
when it's. Are
zombie
you gonna see it in the movie
strange.
theater?
So I saw him. Yeah, I'm gonna watch him.
Yeah. I'm stoked.
Yeah, I already
Yeah.
got my ticket. I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah, I haven't got my ticket, but I will. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. But Thor.
Yeah, Thor looks really good.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm very vocal about how much I love me some Hemsworth.
Yes.
But
Can I watch?
the costume for Natalie Portman looks really good too.
Yes. Yes. Excuse
I
me.
saw James Gunn reposted an edit
Yeah.
of Natalie Portman in the costume, but her helmet instead is a Peacemaker helmet.
That's funny.
Yeah, it made me laugh.
Yeah. You know, I feel like the vibe of the trailer. Oh, and then the song that they chose, like "Sweet Child of Mine,"
Yeah.
was so. It just fits so
Nostalgic.
well. Yeah, exactly that, right? And it was kind of like this peaceful tone to like the character and everything like that. Still fun, still really interesting. I totally
Yeah, like I
got
really
excited
like what
about the
Taika
movie.
Waititi did with the character.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
where Thor was before Taika,
Boring.
it was terrible.
Yeah, and this one just looks so good. It looks so exciting. Is this gonna be the third movie, right?
No, the fourth.
The fourth. Oh wow.
Ragnarok was the third.
Oh yeah, it was. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right.
That one was fun too.
Yeah.
That's when Taika took over.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's still going to be some changes to Natalie Portman's character, like because it looked kind of like it didn't look very well made in the trailer for me at least. But it was cool to see her as Thor.
Yeah, she put on some muscle.
Yeah, she did. You could see it in her triceps for sure. Like you could see the muscle bulging
She's
in the
not
commercial.
cool to me. I don't like her.
I
don't
like
give
her
a
a
shit.
lot. I like her a lot because in V for Vendetta she was great,
I
like
don't
amazing.
like her at all. I think
Really?
she's trash.
Oh my God.
But I do want to see what she does with the character. So
Yeah.
I am very interested.
Yeah.
I just don't like her as an actress.
Gotcha.
She has that like stank face, like fucking what's that bitch name from Twilight?
Kristen
Stewart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has that same stank face. I can't with that. Like, oh, I'm so sad all the fucking time. Like, bitch, relax. You're rich.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the incorporation of the Guardians of the Galaxy, like
Yeah.
that whole scene where it was Thor and I was gonna call him Peacemaker. What was his
Peter
name?
Quill?
Peter
Star-Lord?
Quill, Star-Lord. There you go. When they were talking, he was doing the
pictures
he was like looking at his family or at the Guardians, and then Thor was doing totally reminded me of Adolfo. Like, when I take pictures of stuff, he'd just be like. He doesn't. I laughed so hard when that happened. I was like, Adolfo, why is that you? He's like peeking over. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Hemsworth is just he's fantastic.
Yeah,
Like, he's perfect as Thor. I hope that they keep the character around and this isn't just him passing down the
mantle.
Yeah.
I think it feels like to me like it's gonna be like kind of the end of the chapter of Thor. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like it might be a change to the Thor character, Natalie Portman,
So
because
female Thor now.
to a female Thor. I
Well-
mean, it did happen in the comic books. At a
Yeah,
certain
well, there are
point, too.
rumors that Chris Hemsworth is just gonna end up being part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, like that
Oh.
series. Since the Guardians of the Galaxy are basically
change.
gonna change at the end of this next movie.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But I think I have an issue with every hero becoming female. It's bothering me now. Like at one point, because I want a mix of both.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want just pure female cast on.
but what about the
everything.
female Zorro that's coming out?
I'm not into it.
Well, that's not Marvel, is it?
No.
No, they're not like owned by Marvel or anything. That
Disney,
okay.
actually.
Oh, okay.
So
They might incorporate it.
yeah, Zorro's that with Disney princess.
Yeah, I mean it is. It happened in the comic books.
Yeah, but you don't have to change
everything.
every character.
Yeah.
Every single character is gonna
Yeah.
be female now.
Well,
Like, that sucks.
We
dude.
still have Captain America, who's
Okay, for
Falcon.
now.
Yeah,
For now.
but he just became Captain. We don't even have a movie from him yet.
Yeah, and then the next one he's just gonna
Yeah.
die off and it's gonna be a female. Like, it's just like I just
Sharon
have a
Carter's gonna
problem.
be the next Captain America.
Like
Yeah.
we're gonna fucking be okay, all inclusive. We'll include the male too, please. Like it sucks. Like
Yeah,
it's just too much. But
Yeah.
I mean, if they do, then I am still gonna see. I want to see what they do with the character.
yeah, and for
If
sure it
it's
doesn't have
good,
to
it's
be.
good.
Yeah,
If it's not, then I'm gonna protest and riot.
yeah, yeah. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, you
So-
know a movie I watched?
Ooh, what movie did you watch?
Red Notice.
I've been wanting to watch that.
It was. I wouldn't watch it again, but it was fun. It was fun. It was like
It's
an
Ryan Reynolds,
adventure.
right?
Yeah,
And The Rock.
Yeah, and Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
I like her.
I like her too.
She's so cute. But yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a lot of twisties. It was great. I liked it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it. I started watching Better Call Saul again because they finally put season 5 up on Netflix, and I'm just like, I would still rather pay for the season to this than have my Netflix at this point.
Yeah, I think I downgraded my Netflix to the $10 one because I don't really use it that much either. But I ended up watching the rest of Abbott Elementary
On Hulu.
on Hulu. Yeah. Have you heard about this show, Abbott Elementary?
it sounds familiar.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Office or even Parks and Recreation, but like at a elementary school. And I didn't like it. Well, like, okay, I
It
didn't
is
like.
considered the funniest show right now.
Yeah, and it's funny. It has its
fine.
moments. It has its
It's
moments.
fine.
It's fine. It's really
for
fine.
a sitcom, it's fine.
It's really fine. Can I just say though, Janine is one of the most annoying characters that I've ever met, and like you could say, I just from my opinion, she's just really like overbearing. She's just knows everything. You know, it's like
Except, yeah.
you know, she's even like playing a principal job, even though She's not the principal. Like
Or
she's
qualified.
or qualified. Well, even Ava, right? Ava being the principal, like not qualified, right?
God, I hate her. I hate her.
But you know, like she at least has funny moments. Like she has really funny moments. She's a really crazy over the top character, right? Like that's who she's supposed to be. Janine will not stop looking at the cameras. And I get it's a mockumentary situation.
She's trying to be Jim.
Well, and a lot of people did it in the show, but it was just like, oh my God, stop. And it doesn't even, like, when she looks at the cameras, it's like, doesn't even make sense to why she's looking at the cameras. You know, like, it's just, she just looks at the camera. And I wanted to like the show a little bit more. I like a lot of the characters around them, though. Like, I liked Barbara, who's the older math teacher. I think she was, I don't remember.
Kindergarten teacher.
I like the other lady, too. Yeah, it was an okay show.
It's fine.
It was an okay show.
It is good background fodder.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off that review, I'm probably not gonna watch.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. I only finished watching it because I started watching it. And by the way, spoilers. So never mind.
For who?
Well, I don't know. Well, you say you're not gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
she's not gonna watch it.
Why was she so mean to her boyfriend? Who, yeah, maybe he wasn't the most successful guy, right?
No,
but
he's a feminist. He lets her pay for everything.
But okay, he wasn't the most successful like person, right? He did say some crazy things. I thought he was funny as a character, and I thought he was nice.
I thought he was the best part of the show.
Yeah, and I thought he was nice to her. You know, like he wasn't like a dick to her. Like we had, in other shows, like there was a character that there was intention, right? He was a dick, right? Mm-hmm. This was a funny guy. He was nice. Maybe he wasn't successful.
They just portray him as a loser.
Yeah, they portray him as a loser, but he's not even really a loser. Like he got a job with that company, that he ended up working with. But it's just not like a traditional like expectation of like a successful person, which to me, like that was really kind of off-putting too. Like it's like people do what they do, like let them do what they do. If he enjoys his life and his job, why not? Anyway, it was an okay show. At the end of the day, it was fine. It's over. I think Ava was funnier than you say.
RedNotice was good. It was funny. It was funnier than that.
What
that sounds like.
I've been wanting to watch that.
Watch it.
And the Adam Project.
What is it on? Oh,
again,
Netflix.
It's
Netflix.
not like, again, it's not a movie I'd watch like twice.
Yeah.
Because it's
I
just
get
it. But it's fun for like, if you're going to have it on, because you usually on your phone or whatever, it's cool. Because like it's a lot of like back and forth. And they're really good. So I like it. And Ryan Reynolds annoyingly adorable. I fucking hated that guy for the longest
Really?
time. Yeah, and then he just became like, then he came on Deadpool, and I was like, okay, I'm giving this guy a chance. He's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then I realized like he's a really like amazing like person. Like he's a really big philanthropist. He's like, God, I'm like, damn, he's a good guy. Like, he's annoying. Okay,
I've always loved me some Ryan Reynolds.
No, I didn't like him before for a really long time, and then now I really like him.
No.
What?
Waiting?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Never seen Waiting?
I try to avoid movies with Ryan Reynolds in them.
Waiting is a good movie.
After Deadpool.
So is the first Van Helsing.
Van
Van Helsing is based on Bert Kreischer's... Van Helsing. That's not right. It is. Wait. No, not Van Helsing. Damn. Van Wilder.
Van Wilder.
Wrong
I
Van.
forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's based on Bert Kreischer's life. Bert Kreischer. I'm the machine.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds very accurate.
Yeah. So let's talk about today's show, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. So we got some news coming up. We've also got a review of one episode of Halo and 2 episodes of MoonKnight.
Yep. And a Pokemon. Yay!
And a Pokemon. No Doom Patrol, so I guess I'll skip that.
Wait, you said no Doom Patrol. I asked you this last night. Oh, God.
We said no Doom Patrol, but I had already watched it.
So wait, why
because I
didn't you
watched
just
it for 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's true.
What
But
episode are you guys on?
I don't know. You have notes, homie.
Finger Patrol. That's all I know. I don't know. I don't know what it. It's
we're on season 2
already.
Oh,
season 2. Yeah,
season 2. Right. Season 2. Probably like episode 4 or 5 of season 2.
Oh, okay.
Have you finished watching season 2 already?
No.
Okay.
I haven't even tried. Like I've been getting caught up in different things.
Yeah.
I started watching Peaky Blinders too.
Not a fan.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't really care about what you have to say. But I hear it's kind of... Well, I was talking to my nephew about it last night, and he said that it's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like, how... Well, Game of Thrones, for me, it took a while for me to get into. Like, after... I couldn't finish the first season for some reason. I was like, fuck, this sucks. And then after I got over, like, maybe season 2 or, like, almost almost at the end of season 2. I was like, damn, this is getting good. And then it got really good, you know?
I wouldn't have gotten that far if I wasn't interested.
And that was Peaky
It wasn't that
Blinders?
great. Yeah, Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
And then like he said that like after like the end, like toward the end of season 2, that's when it starts getting better. So I'm like, okay, I'll stick it out because I mean it is really popular.
Yeah. I don't think I might have heard of it, but I don't even know what it's about.
It's a Netflix show. It's like
It's a
after
BBC
the
show.
Great War.
Oh.
Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because
And it just
I know the newest
It's on
season's
Netflix,
already
that's
out in BBC. I mean in English.
I don't fucking know, man. I just watch shows. Whatever I see, I'm like, all right. But yeah, they're like gangsters or like a gang, Irish people gang or whatever. It's pretty good. Like it keeps you interested, you know, like because I'm doing something else and then like they start doing something. I'm like, what the hell's going on over there, you know, and then I have to pay attention. But yeah, and then like at the end of like each, you know, like show, like something happens and you're like, fuck, I gotta watch the next one.
Cliffhangers.
Yeah, it's
Sounds like
fucking
Titans.
annoying. So it's it's like that. But it's all right so far. I'll let you guys know if it gets better.
Cool.
Not,
All right.
Keep us posted.
not you, Jose. I'm talking to Jaime.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good.
talking to Jaime.
Okay, so moving on into the news. This one's actually something that we don't normally talk about, but I think it definitely warrants a conversation. But scientists recently engineered human skin cells,
Scumin?
human skin cells, the human skin cells to reverse 30 years of aging.
Wow.
Yes, it's resets them to a more youthful state in terms of molecular measurements. But what's really cool is that not only are they younger cells, but they maintain their functions.
Oh,
So
I was
for-
just going to ask.
yeah.
That's so weird. I was just going to ask that. Go ahead.
I know. See, I read your mind.
So in theory, you can live longer.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
say.
bullshit. Fuck that.
Well, we're living into what, 90s?
No, I'm not trying to.
But this way, you can live into your 90s and be able to wipe your own butt.
Yeah.
I don't want that in my life. I want
Do
to
you
put
want
that
other
burden
people?
on someone else.
I personally would not mind. I guess, I don't know.
You know what? The way my knees are feeling now,
Oh my God.
I would take this.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't mind living longer
No.
if I was able to still, like, function and be, like, youthful. Not just look youthful, but be youthful type of thing. That makes sense, right? Because, like, you get to an age where you're just, like, your mind's not there, your body's not there, things aren't there, you know? Like, that's...
You want more of this? I don't want more of this.
I like
Right?
life.
I'm trying to fucking die already, right?
No,
Yes.
stop. We don't want that.
I want
Nobody
my
wants
mind
that.
to go. I want to be on burden on someone else.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Wait, and you know, it's
Just
funny.
like people are a burden
Yeah.
on me.
You know what's funny? That gets me thinking about how parents be like, well, I did everything for you. I'm like, you made me. It's not like I was like, hey, make me be, you know, like you chose to make me. It wasn't my decision to be here. Anyway, that
I
got
thought
really
about
dark.
taking my parents to court about that.
I need to sue them for that.
Yeah, like,
Oh
These
my
people
God.
went on a date and now I have to pay bills.
you should have to pay my bills forever.
Forever.
What the hell? I
You
didn't
chose to
decide
make
this,
me. Yeah.
right?
This goes down to the whole other, another topic about, you know, life and stuff like that. But it just got me thinking, like, one of the arguments is that, right? Like, how are you going to help people who are anti, you know, abortions and stuff like that? They'll be like, well, how are you going to help these people support their children through this, you know, since you're anti it?
They
you know?
won't.
No, they only care about the kids while they're
Not even then.
while
Not
they're
even then.
fetuses.
While they're fetuses. Oh, you're right. And then that's it.
Once they're born, it's your
Yeah,
problem.
that's your problem. Anyway, whole other topic.
No, so what's funny about this though is that scientists have said they have no idea how this works.
They
They
made it
managed,
happen.
yeah, they made it happen, but
Yeah.
they don't understand like how it's biologically, how the cells become biologically younger while keeping their original programming.
Oh.
Because like back in I think it was 2014, and I didn't write it down. They turned regular cells into stem cells.
Oh.
So stem cells basically just take whatever.
cells, yeah.
And so they didn't retain the function that they were originally made to do.
Oh.
So now they're like, well, I mean, we made them younger, but we don't know how they're still retaining their regular functions.
Lizards.
Yeah.
Or crabs. There's these crabs that are maybe not crabs, but there's something that has blue blood. It's like some type of crab looking
Covenant.
Station.
Shut up. A station? It's an animal. Like it's a type of animal that has like blue blood. and it's like a crab. I swear it looks like a crab. I just can't picture what else it's called. But they pretty much have like they know the secret to like regenerate themselves and stuff like that. So that's what people like. I might have just made that whole story up. So you're welcome.
Well, both of your
Which
stories sound
Pokemon
fucking
is
made
this?
up.
This is from the Pokemon. You're right.
Both of the stories sound made up, but if Jose's is true, I'm pissed. So,
I'm not. I'm here for it.
Keeping with the science thing right now, they've also confirmed that you do have your eyes flash before your eyes when you die.
Your life flashed before your eyes. You said your eyes flashed before your eyes.
Your life flashed before your eyes. Before
I look deep into my eyes before I die.
So there's a theory about this too. That what if every moment that you're going through
It's just a memory?
It's just your life right now. Oh my god, that's so scary.
Why?
You're actually dead right now.
I'm okay with it.
No, stop, Megan.
Wait, no, if I'm dead right now, this sucks. This is hell. Right?
Now you're just back to where you
I'm
started.
pissed.
Your life is just flashing
just
before your
restarted?
eyes.
Some bullshit.
You're going through each moment of your life.
And I hate it all.
Oh, stop.
So what happened here is that there was a patient getting a brain scan, and he had a heart attack, and he also has a DNR. So they're not allowed to bring him back.
Oh.
So if he's having a heart attack, then they just kind of have to let him
It's
die.
a do not resuscitate.
Wow. Yeah.
You just die.
Yeah.
So
wow.
he was already getting an EKG. I think it was an EKG.
EKG's
so-
for your chest, but if he's doing a brain
He
scan,
was doing a brain scan.
okay.
And so they got to see everything that was going on, like everything that's going on in his brains.
Wow.
And it found an oscillatory brain wave pattern, which so activity in the brain's alpha, beta, and theta bands relatively decreased, and activity in the gamma band relatively increased. It's thought that these oscillatory patterns and the increase in the gamma wave suggests memory recall.
Wow.
Yeah, so similar brain oscillations occur during meditation and dreaming.
Wow.
So
meditating.
Yeah,
Wow.
so they're saying that you know that when you're dying, at least you do have like a sense of euphoria.
Oh, okay.
So now it's scientifically proven.
Wow.
God.
Wow.
Some relief, because this shit sucks.
Stop.
You need to masturbate more often.
Oh my god.
Well,
DJ
told me
Megan.
that I'll go blind.
Well, look at those glasses.
Here we are.
And you're like hella
Oh,
blind.
man. Yeah, you know, it's terrible. I was driving last night, and I was like, dang, I can't really see, because I can't really see at night. So I was
You
like,
can't see in the daytime.
well, it's worse at night. So I was like,
Definitely worse at night.
I was
though.
like, let me put my glasses on. Maybe I can see better, right? And then I could see better, but I was like, oh my God, I can see how I drive. This is awful. So I took them back off. I was like, I don't want more of that. I'll just take my chances. This is terrible.
Good luck, everybody else.
That's so funny.
So get out of my way.
Doctor Who news. So Chris Chibnall was on the Radio Times. Like he had an interview on the Radio Times, and when asked about the show, he was just like, "You're not carrying a vase across the room. You've got to get in there and say what you want about the show, the character, and the world. It's one of the few drama series without a written Bible, and every era contains a contradiction or left turn from what has come before. Any future showrunner will ignore it or run with it." But to me, like that comment just shows you that he's never watched the show before. Because to be like, oh, this show doesn't have a Bible, it's like it's got fucking 60 years of history behind it.
Yeah, there should be at least some like reference, more than
Some
references.
consistency.
Yeah, some
And-
consistency.
okay,
with
so
it. Exactly.
Yeah, I understand. You know, you're running a show that's been on for 60 years. There
Yeah.
are going to be contradictions, but not as big as the one he fucking made.
Yeah.
You're not there yet.
Damn it. Okay.
God damn it.
I'll catch up.
And you're never going to get there.
Hell no.
Although Russell T. Davis, you might come back. I love Russell T.
So
Davis.
next season.
I'd rather just skip this whole arc now and just go.
Yeah, it's gone way downhill for me, obviously, because I was kind of okay with it in the beginning, and then now I'm just like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
I haven't seen the new episode.
I haven't. What
Were
new
you
episode?
just
The Easter
Sonic's
episode.
screwdriver?
Yeah, that's all
again?
she fucking does all the fucking time to every fucking thing.
No, but you got to do it the way she does it.
it's so
It's
exaggerated.
always a fucking rainbow movement.
And then she could detach like chains, but then I mean she could make shit fall from the sky, but then she can't fucking detach chains with her fucking sonic screwdrivers.
But she can untie a ribbon
She can untie a ribbon to get somebody married.
with a sonic screwdriver.
Yes.
It's not a chain.
Ribbons are easier than chains, I guess.
Well,
So, and when asked, like, how does he think that Russell T. Davis is going to take the story from where he left fuck for what he did with it.
Oh, God.
He responded with, "Oh, I fully expect Russell to ignore it," which I hope so.
Yeah, they're just gonna eliminate that
I think
season.
he said that to be like, oh, I just fully like, like to be a victim, like, oh, he's gonna ignore it, and now if Russell T Davies does that, he's gonna look like a dick.
And he should.
But when asked if he would return to pen another episode of Doctor Who, he responded, "Absolutely never again. Clear red line. Final
Thank
script."
God.
Bye.
And he was not kidding.
Yeah.
Because like at first I thought, oh, this sounds like he's joking. But then I read like the rest of the comment. I'm like, oh, he is not kidding. Like
He was mad. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Well, he's a
Good,
bad.
we don't want
Yeah,
him.
he was bad at it, so we don't.
And
really
every
need him.
episode that he's ever written has been bad. Even the
Yeah.
one in the Russell T Davies era, even the ones in the Moffat era. It's like his
Yeah.
episodes were always the worst episodes.
Yeah.
But the BBC is expected to announce the casting of the new Doctor in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Because Jodie's regenerating in the next episode.
Wow, in the next episode? Wow.
Are we going back to male or female? Do we know?
No idea.
It's a surprise.
Yeah. I know in the final episode, Tegan and Ace are gonna make a return, which are two companions
Spoilers?
from like.
Oh.
Well, I mean, they're like
Tegan and Ace
announced
from a different season?
from like the 80s.
Oh, okay.
I think Tegan was in the 80s with the Tom Baker era,
No.
and Ace might have been late 70s. I'm not sure though. But
So
yeah.
in the final episode of Jodie Whittaker, they're gonna include these two characters from those eras,
Yeah,
right?
from the
although they've never wanted to make reference to anything before. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Stupid. Okay.
So in more Doctor Who news though, the Peter Cushing Doctor Who movies are getting a 4K remaster.
Awesome. I don't know who that is.
So
sorry.
they made these movies back in the day, but they're basically adaptations of serials from the first season, from the first Doctor.
Okay.
So Peter Cushing isn't considered canon, like as a Doctor. Like these movies aren't considered canon at all.
Oh.
But they're getting a 4K remaster. They'll also be returning to British cinemas for a double feature. So it's Doctor Who and the Daleks, and Daleks, the Invasion of Earth 2150 AD.
Oh.
Yeah, adaptation of two serials of the first Doctors.
Cool.
Yeah, but they're both going to receive a Blu-ray release in June and July, complete with extras. So what I'm saying is, that's around my birthday time. there's two Blu-rays and there's two of you. So
What's a Blu-ray? You mean digital?
wow.
When is it supposed to be? I stopped listening. When was it supposed to be released?
The what?
When was it supposed to be released?
June and July.
Your birthday's is June and July?
Yeah, sure.
No.
I can't remember.
Well, he's a Leo, so July.
It's around.
What day is your birthday, Jose? Stop.
Really? Really?
I'm sure it's in my calendar somewhere.
You know what? Let's move on.
What is my birthday?
Hold on. I know this.
Very
August 30th.
interesting. Absolutely
August
wrong.
31st.
Absolutely wrong.
No,
Twice.
No, because August 31st,
Nope.
September 1st,
Wow.
January 1st.
Mine is September 1st. His is August 30th.
Ah, damn.
Exactly. That's what I fucking
Oh, I
thought.
just switched it around. I just flipped you two.
If only.
The only one correct was mine.
You know what? All of the birthdays I said were correct. They're all in this room.
Actually, you added an extra one.
Yeah,
You
'cause
didn't,
I wasn't
you didn't even
sure-
say September 1st.
Yes, I did.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Well, after you said August 31st.
Yeah, because
So you said
because
August 30th,
I
August
wasn't,
31st, September 1st.
no, because I wasn't sure if August has 30 days or 31 days. I just know it's the last day of August and the first day of September.
You did not know that because you said August 30th and August 31st. But you're okay.
Nope.
Okay,
If
you're
it
good.
makes you guys feel better, I don't know any of your birthdays.
This is recorded.
So when's your birthday, Jose?
No, screw you. I see how we
I
be.
think July. Somewhere in July.
like 27th or something like that, right?
No, like 16th, I think.
No,
I
because
made it July 16th, huh?
it has to
somewhere
be.
in
It has to be
Wow.
like.
You know what? Let's move on because I'm gonna cry.
July
David
16th.
Zaslav, news. David Zaslav. He's the new CEO of the combined Warner Brothers and Discovery Media.
Okay.
So he is looking at turning DC into its own solidified content vertical. That just means that he wants to bring that all back in house, as opposed to how it is now, where the shows are licensed to other companies. Like how Fox has Lucifer,
And those are DC projects, right?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
DC projects. Like Fox has Lucifer, CW has all those shows, like everything for the Berlanti universe. You know, Pennyworth is on like Epix. The fuck
What
is
the hell is
Epix?
Epix?
It's MGM's streaming service.
MGM is still around?
Yeah, apparently, and they have a streaming service called Epix, and that's where they have Pennyworth. And I thought that was on Amazon.
It's too many fucking like streaming services.
Oh yeah,
I
this
can't.
is like cable at this point.
July 28th.
All right, so
That's all
July
there's-
16th or July 28th.
So, yeah, he's also suggesting appointing a creative director, kind of like Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
For
Wait, I said July 27th, right? So it was a day off.
suck it, all right.
I will. Don't say that.
He's like for your birthday.
Which is apparently on the 27th.
Or
And
the
the
day before,
16th.
or the day before,
And the
or the day after. Whatever you want.
You know, like my mom never gets my birthday right too.
That was a weird transition. That was a weird jump with my mom. What the fuck? Anyway, she did.
I'm just like nobody gets my birthday right.
I'll get your birthday right from now on, I promise.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't promise. I don't care. I get him a gift every year, though. I just hand him a gift at some point in life. And we're good, right?
This is your
Yeah.
birthday. On your birthday. Happy birthday.
No, I would never give a gift on my birthday. It's my birthday. I would give it to me.
So, Dead Boy Detective is a series based on the DC Comics. They just got an order at HBO Max. It's an offshoot series of Doom Patrol. So we're not there yet. Like we're not that far.
No.
But
Dead Boy Detectives?
Dead Boy Detective.
Oh, okay.
It's an It's going to be an 8-episode horror detective series based. It's being developed with elements of Sandman and Dead Boy Detective comics. It's described as a fresh take on a ghost story that explores. I don't know what the hell I wrote here. Loss.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote lose.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't think they explore bathrooms. A fresh take on a ghost story that explores loss, grief, and death through the lens of Edwin Payne and Charles Royland, two dead British teenagers and their very alive friend Crystal Palace. That's a name. It's a lot like a vintage detective series, only darker and on acid.
Okay.
So Edwin, Charles, and Crystal all appeared in Doom Patrol.
Like the series that we're watching?
Yes.
Oh.
But they're going to be played by different actors for the series, which
Okay.
I don't understand why. But
Yeah, makes no
Ruth
sense.
Connell will be returning, and you know Ruth Connell as what's her name? Irish lady, Supernatural.
Oh,
I can't remember her name. Crowley's mom.
Yeah, I love her. Geez, what is her name? She has a really pretty name too.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get back to it because I really can't remember her name. Yeah, but it's also going to be produced by Berlanti Productions. So Berlanti Productions they made all the CW. Rowena. There it is. Yeah. So Berlanti Productions is the one that does all the CW shows.
Oh.
So Ezra Miller is a garbage person.
He is.
Yeah.
They are. They are.
Hawaii
He's a they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
they're they.
They are they?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hawaii police has arrested Ezra Miller again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The police statement read as follows. Shortly after 1 a.m. on Tuesday, April 19th, 2022, a 29-year-old visitor from Vermont was arrested for second-degree assault after an incident at a residence. During the course of their investigation, police determined that the individual, later identified as Ezra Miller, became irate after being asked to leave and reportedly threw a chair, striking a 26-year-old female on the forehead, resulting in an approximate half-inch cut.
Damn, on the forehead on top of that? Like, not even like the leg.
No.
He was aiming. They were aiming.
Yeah. The actor has been released, but police say the investigation is ongoing. Warner Brothers doesn't seem very worried.
Yeah, they don't care. But I think he'll be dropped from
Flash.
no, I don't think he'll be dropped from Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it
But
says
I
like
do
he's not
think
slated to do any more Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, he'll be dropped from Fantastic Beasts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because that's like their moneymaker kind of thing. Like,
Is there another Fantastic Beast coming out after this one?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, wow.
There has to be because it's amazing.
Is there going to be like another 7?
I hope so.
Damn.
Christ.
I hope it goes forever, and then I hope I get some kind of other spin-off or something because I never want to leave the
Then-
wizarding world.
Then you're really going to need those regenerating cells.
No, I won't. I'll just watch it on my deathbed.
Yeah.
And then From the Beyond.
Ooh, if you're dying, I think they'll let you watch them early.
Yeah,
my
like Make
God.
a Wish Kid, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm excited.
All right, we fixed this. Speaking of arrests, though, Ezra Miller lookalike Barry Keoghan was arrested for being drunk in public.
That's another one.
Wait,
Crazy.
he's bad too? Wait, who is he?
Barry Keoghan.
Druig.
Yes.
They played the
Yeah,
Joker. Did you
he-
see the Batman movie, by the way?
The one with
That
Battison.
Battison.
I watched it.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
it was long.
Long.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was really greasy, but like I did like a lot of aspects of the movie.
Yeah. Did you like him as Batman?
As Batman, yes. As Bruce Wayne, fuck no. He
Okay,
just looks so dirty.
that's
like,
a
all
good
the
point, yeah.
time. Like, ew, like
Yeah.
Bruce. Like even what's his name, Christian Bale, when he's like in like prison in where's he at? Like
Yeah, in the Batman Begins.
Like he's like in China or something. Like he's like in prison or something, and like he doesn't even look that dirty, and he's dirty.
Yeah.
Like but he still looks good.
It's
This
because
guy
Robert Pattinson just
greasy.
looks
greasy.
greasy. Yeah. That's honestly the best way to put it.
And it was always raining on him for no reason.
He's just emo. Like the whole time, I'm like, because Batman, yeah, he's a little sad, broody guy, but he looks like when he's Bruce, he doesn't look like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know. Like, but as Batman, I did like him because he didn't have a lot of lines.
That's what we said. Like the movie could have gone on without him. Like, because honestly, I really like Catwoman in that movie. I mean, I think we were pretty much on the same page about a lot of things, and it was a really long movie. It was
Too. Yeah, at one point I was like, "Fuck, this is still going on." Like, I'm
Yeah,
tired, man. I want to
yeah.
go home. Like,
It was like
I-
3 hours long.
I feel like I was being held captive.
Did you see the Joker deleted scene?
I don't think so. Wait, no, I don't think so.
No, like when Batman has a, I guess, not interrogation with him.
No, I didn't see it. No, I didn't.
Is that on HBO Max too?
I don't know. I know it's on
Oh.
YouTube.
I think it is.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it is.
Like
I heard my.
the scenes.
Oh yeah, because it does have bonus content. I think.
I heard one of my classmates talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I watched it, and Barry Keoghan is a good actor. Like he is. Like he, definitely not the worst Joker I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't feel like it was needed at all.
Yeah.
So
he got arrested.
yeah, he was arrested for being drunk in public.
Yeah.
Although the
Wait,
incident.
that's all he did? Was
Yeah.
drunk in
So
public?
although the incident occurred in Dublin, which I think should get the guy a pass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, police thought the same thing. Their statement release said, Gardaí arrested a man in his 20s for public order incident that occurred in Clongriffin at approximately 6:45 a.m. Sunday, 10th of April, 2022. He was later released without charge and issued a fixed charge notice.
Oh. So he didn't do anything. He was,
No,
just,
he
drunk.
was just drunk.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't make you a
Yeah.
garbage person. You're just
No, we're
Oh,
talking
no,
about
I-
Ezra
drunk all the
Miller.
time. I should be thrown
I
in
didn't
jail
call
all
him a
the
garbage
fucking
person.
time.
You're drunk right now.
I did not call him a garbage person.
No, we were talking about Ezra Miller then.
Ezra Miller is a garbage person.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
but no, the other guy's he's just drunk.
Yeah, he just got drunk.
Sometimes he's a little drunk, man. What can you say?
Yeah.
So Captain America 4 might be facing some delays. Anthony Mackie, he has a prior commitment right now to Twisted Metal. Did you ever play Twisted Metal,
Yes, I did.
Megan?
I know what it is. I didn't play it.
I've never been a fan of car games.
Oh.
I get bored.
Mm.
Unless it's Mario Kart. Mario Kart's fun.
Yeah. I think that's what I liked about Twisted Metal though is that
It's a car battle royale.
yeah, and they all have their own personalities. Like not the cars, but you know the people obviously that drove them and stuff like that. It was also really like it was very twisted. I would say like it did kind of put. It was like as a certain point it was kind of like scary almost in my head, but it was interesting. I mean, because you got that killer clown guy that's in the. I hate clowns. They're weird.
Okay. Yeah, but that project is set to begin filming in a few weeks.
And he's Captain America, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you remember the video game, he said if you remember the video game, it's just us driving cars and blowing stuff up and trying to make it to New San Francisco. So
Sounds like you should focus on Captain America.
I think I'd watch this,
Okay.
but it's on Peacock, so maybe not.
On Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why would you want to watch it? Like, I'm saying, like, why would you? That's not a
Although by
streaming
then
service.
I might not need Paramount Plus. So
Oh, okay. So you might switch
yeah, I
over
might
for
just
that.
switch over.
Cool. Is it a TV series?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm not sure.
Oh.
I will assume it is, because that just makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
but it might be a film. But I'm not sure. All right, so Hawkeye season 2. Anyone?
Why?
No. All right. Well, Disney seems to agree with you.
Oh, good.
They
Yeah,
They
it's a
did
TV
it-
series.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Thanks.
Thank you, Megan. So they kind of quietly made it seem like they're not going to make a season 2 because they submitted it to the Emmys as a limited series alongside MoonKnight.
Oh, okay.
So they wanted to submit Loki as well, but Loki has that end credit saying that Loki will return at season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So although we're not getting the season 2, there's still going to be the spin-off, of course, of Echo.
Oh, Echo. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say? We're not getting Hawkeye?
Yes.
Season 2.
Oh, thank God. I don't want to see that.
Same.
Apparently nobody does. Although it was pretty well received. It was well reviewed, Jaime,
By who?
By you.
by people.
I hated it.
Didn't you like the chick? I hated her.
I hated the chick. I hated Kate Bishop
Wait,
the whole time.
Oh, you like the chick, right?
Yeah, for
I
no
didn't like
reason.
her. I didn't hate her.
For no reason.
hated
That's it.
her.
I didn't hate
She
her.
was fucking annoying.
She
She's-
was fucking annoying. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
No
I didn't
growth.
hate her.
No growth
No,
whatsoever.
she was the same
Trash.
throughout the whole thing, and I was waiting for her to like change. I thought
Yeah.
she was gonna get better. She was
No.
just awful.
She just continued
The
being
only
herself.
reason it was like actually like just worth watching is what's his name, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
Jeremy Renner
he was
was
the best
fantastic.
part. Oh, and Echo. I liked Echo a lot.
Echo was fine. It doesn't take much for Jaime to like
Screw
a
you.
character.
I knew you were gonna say some shit
if
like
she's a
this.
colored female, Jaime automatically thinks she's a great character.
That's not true. But
is-
but
it is
I have to
exactly
say,
true.
Colored
I-
female with a disability.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God!
Whoa.
Yeah, that totally did it.
Right?
You're
Wow!
right. Security.
Wow!
That was the
Well, she was
trifecta.
really good in the show until the last like episode where they just like
No,
made
you know
her
who was
trash.
good? That but was kind of overpowered. What's his name? Kingpin.
Vincent D'Onofrio's just a fantastic actor,
Yeah.
but Jesus Christ, you're right.
He was super
Like,
overpowered.
Yeah, he was just. But the way they portrayed him in this one, like this version of him, was kind of
and the Hawaiian shirt.
in the Hawaiian
He
shirt
looks
and
fun. What are you talking about?
This was okay, like when you're playing a video, like a fighting game, and you both pick the same character.
yeah, and it just changed that one color of the shirt.
He looked approachable now.
No,
Talking
but he
about-
was just like it was just weird. I don't know. I didn't
No,
like
but
him.
just
in the show.
he's a great actor.
He is
Like,
absolutely, but they made him, and
No,
I feel like
I
they
see
made
what
him
you mean.
less dark too, because he was like a really dark character. In
No, he
Daredevil.
decapitated a guy with a door with
It
a
was,
car door.
he was really
That's
intense
very
and really
lighthearted.
crazy.
Have you watched the new season of Atlanta?
Not yet. Not yet. I do want to because I
It's on
kind
Hulu.
of I kind of want a few episodes to go by so I can like
I think it's like 5 episodes in right now.
I like even if it because I want to binge it. That's why. And then I get that sad feeling at the end. But yeah, I kind of want to binge it because I know once I start watching it, I'll be like, fuck. Like I want
I have to wait a whole week.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I might wait till it's like already like almost on the last like episode because I really do want to like kind of binge it. So
Yeah, great show. But yeah, he decapitated the guy with the door.
Yeah,
lighthearted, lightheartedly did it. All right. No, but I just think he was.
It would have been a lot different of a scene if he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt when he did it.
Yeah, it would have been fun. At that point, no, I just think he was overpowered.
He
That
was
it.
over-
Like
Yeah,
I
he
was like,
was.
why isn't he like hurt at least?
Oh my God! Like he got hit by a car. He got
Yeah,
shot by
shot,
an arrow.
yeah,
Shocked.
Yeah,
Exploded. I think, at one
Exploded.
point.
yeah,
He was just like, oh,
And then like he
Yeah.
gets shot at the end of the like.
and his shirt still looked good.
disappeared. Yeah,
His shirt didn't even rip. You're right.
yeah.
It was probably the shirt.
So Miss Marvel news that will upset Jaime.
Oh, great! It got delayed.
No, it's just been confirmed that Miss Marvel will have different powers in the show than her comic book counterpart.
You can't just say it's just been confirmed.
Well, it's
Even
been- it's
it's been
been-
obvious in all the
Yeah,
trailers.
but people have still been like, oh, you know, in my just speculating that they're gonna give her growing powers. Whatever.
Well, I mean, at this point, I've accepted it because there's. I mean, it's not like I can control the show anyway. And then again, I can see why they aren't necessarily going down that direction. Well, because of the Marvels, right? And then on top of that, because like she's. I feel like they didn't want to make her part alien. Is the real reason why they didn't do that, because she was part alien in the comic books.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, she's an Inhuman, so she gets that Terrigen mist or whatever, and that's what transforms. She goes in a cocoon, transforms her into her stretchy powers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's a stretchy girl.
Yeah, stretchy girl. And so at one point she even transforms into
She's a teenager, Jose.
She really is though. But at one point, she even transforms into Captain Marvel, or the look of the original Miss Marvel, and that was the kind of the whole idea, is that she was struggling with like identity. Yeah, like most superheroes don't look like her; they look like Miss Marvel, and that was the whole point of her transforming and stuff like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I just finished Captain America Truth, red, white, and black.
Oh, okay.
It was really good.
Wait, is the proper term for disabled handicap?
I would just say,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Disabled, right?
I'm the wrong person
I
to
think they
ask.
both work.
Okay, whatever it was, no offense, because I don't know what the correct term is now.
I think they
I
both
just thought
work
about
because
it
it's
right
still
now.
called handicap parking,
Okay.
right?
But is it
Is it offensive?
disabled? I don't know. Is it offensive?
And just let us know, people, because we don't know.
I don't mean to be offensive.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the correct term is. Handicapable.
And by the way, since we're on that same topic, the reason I like more, diverse casting choices is because of that. Like I like seeing different types of characters do different types of things.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Just going base.
You know
It
what?
doesn't
But
have to be.
But if they're trash, you have to.
No,
admit
well
when
that's
they're
different.
trash.
No, yeah, but then who's
Okay, well-
who's been trashed that maybe I was confused about.
A lot of people
Quan?
have been trash.
But we're gonna talk about we're gonna freaking talk about Halo too,
yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you a lot about that part specifically. So we'll talk about this whole day.
Okay.
It's your high self.
Okay. when you admit that someone is trash, then I will believe you.
I was talking about
I will see
Janine
an-
today.
Okay,
I was talking about
okay.
Janine.
I don't know who
Janine,
Janine
the main character from Abbott Elementary. She's a trash.
But
character.
every time, but every time they're introduced, you're just like, I just think they're a very interesting character.
yeah, because it's
'Cause
different.
Even okay, like for me, even like because I know you liked her from Peacemaker. What's her name?
Adebayo.
Adebayo, right?
Yeah.
At first, I really didn't like her.
Uh-huh.
Her acting seems robotic. Like she's like, oh,
I'm more of a hardcore
oh
guy.
my god, like no, but Peacemaker, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you reading
Yeah.
from a cue card? Like, but then like as she does get better, like toward the end of the season.
Yeah, the character development.
Right,
Yeah.
but at the beginning, even her acting to me, it's not even her character; it's her acting. It
Yeah.
just seems really robotic, and I was like, "This lady's kind of trash." And then I was talking to Jose about it. He's like, "Oh, that's Jaime's favorite character," and I was like, "She's trash."
Well, she was in Orange Is the New Black as well, and so I liked her from that series beforehand.
Sorry.
Give me goosebumps.
Sorry.
Do it again.
No.
So you guys are racist, got it. I'm
No,
just
we
kidding.
just wait.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yes. No.
I want to I just like different. I like variety of characters.
but
is what I'm saying.
But once
they're trash, they're trash.
and you admit it.
And like I said, we talked about Janine. And I know
you'll have more credibility because right now you have zero credibility.
Okay, and like we just talked about Janine, right?
But how long did it take you?
The whole season. But no, but I'm saying like
Point.
But we've been watching it slowly, and you've Adolfo has heard me say Janine is a trash person. Like she's always in somebody's business. Why is she always? And mind you, I like Ava, who I know you hate Ava,
her.
but she's funny compared to Janine, And again, Janine is an African American female. She's trying to do good in the school, but I feel like she's so overbearing and so always in somebody else's business, so about the goodness of like the children in the schools that it's just so fucking annoying. And I dislike her. I absolutely dislike. I'm like, I like all the characters around her, and I don't like her. So, FYI.
Credibility is still shot right
You
now.
have not seen Abbott Elementary.
Credibility is still shot right now, so we'll see.
I just like diversity, guys. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
So according to Empire
A little
Magazine,
too much.
Wow. And we're all Mexican. I'm not Mexican, by the way.
you're in California, buddy.
I'm
You're
Mexican. I'm Mexican. Close
So,
enough.
according to Empire Magazine, when Khan obtains her own cosmic super strength and ability to manifest purple crystals via a pair of bangles. What are bangles?
Like the
gauntlets almost.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
oh, and I
like
guess
They're
bracelets?
like thick bracelets.
bracelets, yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about Miss Marvel, right?
Yes.
Okay, because
Oh, no,
that
wait,
whole
aren't they
sentence, I did
regular
not
bracelets?
understand what you just said.
Khan is the girl. But aren't the bracelets like thin bracelets? But like a lot of them, I think those are bangles, right?
Oh, okay.
They're bracelets. They're
Yeah.
bracelets.
All right, I get you now.
Yeah, Oh, did you say Khan at one point?
Yeah.
Oh,
It started off with when Khan.
Oh, the way you said it just sounded very strange to me, so I didn't understand.
So
what
you're just like, oh, he's making up words. Let him
It
go.
just sounded like he was just going
He's
because then
speaking another
maybe
language,
because he
it's
said
cool.
when Khan Bengals. Like that's a lot of. What was the
I
sentence?
said when Khan obtains her own
but then
cosmic powers.
You can't even say it straight. See, there you go.
No, he said it really clear, and then
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, he's saying a bunch of gibberish. It's cool. Just allow him to do this.
You're just like, I'm just gonna sit here and nod.
Kamala. You could have called
He's
her
like,
Kamala.
cool.
Well, that's not the
I
quote.
know. I know.
Damn it.
Go on.
So when Khan obtains Kamala Khan her own cosmic super strength and ability to manifest purple crystals via a pair of bangles, she learns that, in a similar way to Peter Parker and Miles Morales, having a dual identity is messy. So it's something more like her powers are something more akin to Green Lantern.
Yeah. I think we said this before. They're like constructs.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Disney Plus description reads as follows. Miss Marvel, that's Kamala Khan,
Thank you.
is a new original series that introduces Kamala Khan, that's Miss Marvel.
Thank
Anyway.
you, bitch.
Oh, a Muslim American teenager growing up in Jersey City.
Yep.
An avid gamer and a voracious fan fiction scribe. I like that word.
That's cute.
Voracious.
Yeah.
Kamala is a superhero mega fan with an oversized imagination, particularly when it comes to Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. That's Brie Larson's character. Yet Kamala feels like she doesn't fit in at school and sometimes even at home. That is until she gets superpowers like the heroes she's always looked up to. Life gets better with superpowers, right?
I'm so excited. That's cute.
That sounds so fake.
That really did sound fake.
Well, I mean, you're reading
No,
description. Oh wait, that
You're-
me?
Yeah.
No, I really am excited. Like
I'm so excited.
He was like, oh my God, I'm
I
so
really,
excited.
I really like Miss.
Sounded
I meant,
awful.
sorry. Oh yeah, I'm so excited.
There you go.
No, bitches.
Gumption.
Anyway,
That sounded worse.
no, I am excited though because I do like the character a lot. Like I read her comic. Like I said, I read her comic books. There's some crossovers with Wolverine, Captain Marvel, all this shit, right? So I'm really excited. It's really amazing.
I wonder.
Wait, is she gonna? She's the one that's gonna be on the Doctor Strange, right?
No, that's
No,
America
that's
Chavez.
Miss America.
Miss America.
Miss America.
Yeah.
Wrong miss.
Oh, too many misses.
Are you seeing all the colored people are like? No, I'm just
Sometimes they all just blend together.
wow. No, I'm just kidding.
When they're misses.
Oh my God, that's true though.
So, a reliable source has leaked that She-Hulk might be pushed back to late 2022 or early 2023.
Damn.
Yeah, the show has been reported to have trouble behind the scenes, and people are rushing in post-production to get the visual effects up and going. So it's supposed to premiere right after Miss Marvel ends.
Yeah, that's right.
That's Kamala Khan.
I was jerk. Okay.
But yeah, so we might get some delays in that. Which I'm really looking forward to that show.
I am too.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's gonna be fun. I want a fun show.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man, I'm tired of this. Like,
The dark and
No,
gritty.
It's not that. It's that. It's because I usually do like when it's well done. But right
Yeah,
now,
when it's well done.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'll talk about it later.
Yep.
You should watch Batman vs Superman. That's a fun movie.
The
He's
his
lying.
Can you hear me?
Batman versus Superman. The
Snyder?
Dawn of
Snyder
Justice.
movie? I know. I watched it too many times already. It's awful. Almost
Too
died.
many. One too many times.
Once.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
No, I watched it twice. Remember? Because I had
yeah,
to rewatch it to watch the
And
Snyder
Justice
Cut?
League. Justice
Yeah,
League.
No, the Snyder cut. Yeah, because I watched the first time it came out, I watched it or whatever, and then I was like, oh, I don't
No,
remember.
yeah,
what
you
happened.
had to rewatch Justice League.
Oh, Justice League. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. They all blend together. They're all trash. So.
True.
I had something about the Snyder Cut, and I think I cut it.
No, we don't need
We don't
that.
want to talk
Yeah.
about
No, it was
Why
just
do you wanna
something
bring
like-
up bad
It's
memories?
over.
It was just something that was like Snyder Cut fans need to cool it. It did nothing for HBO sales.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's all the news I got. Jaime, do you have anything there?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you.
Megan?
News.
No, what the fuck?
saw that
I didn't do any kind of research for this show.
You usually have things to say though.
Yeah, sometimes. But I can't talk about it right now because it's the Fantastical Beast.
Oh, we'll wait.
Yeah.
All right, so we can get into Halo now. Megan, I guess you can
Halo.
tune out.
You need to wait until
I need to wait for the okay.
The producer.
You gotta
I'm sorry.
guide yourself there.
Yeah.
I got a little excited.
Big beforehand, that's why.
Got
So
all-
Mr.
all
Big
butch
Balls
all of a sudden.
right?
You know, yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's just kidding.
No, it's cool.
I wasn't.
Sure.
Just bring me down a peg.
Oh yeah. Pegging?
So Halo, we got Homecoming. Am I getting that right?
That is correct.
All right,
Season
cool.
1, episode 4.
Yeah, and
of
it
Halo.
starts off with John is special.
Yeah.
So it's not good.
All right, so
Trash.
the first episode is
Really
actually
good.
really good.
There's no like colored female disabled.
Actually.
So
And
so
is that Jaime's favorite?
so we were
character?
introduced.
The most interesting character of the show so far.
Got it. Here we go.
Yeah, her disability is a haircut.
She has a mullet. Does not. She does have a mullet though.
It's like a mohawk mullet too.
It's a weird mullet. Yeah, it's an interesting mullet.
It's a flat top mullet. It is.
No, but okay. Let me just
Like a-
let me just
like a
say
high
though.
top plus a
No,
mullet?
so she has hair right here. Then she has hair that drops down in the back. So she kind of shaved on the side, and it's kind of spiky almost like in the front. Like it's very strange. It's a different haircut.
And no eyebrows.
She doesn't have eyebrows.
Well, they're very thin.
Oh, okay. Quan, right? Okay, Quan
Yes.
Halo.
So yeah, it starts off very good. But then it ends with, of course, Master Chief removing the helmet, and we all get to see his beautiful face. He's a very good-looking man.
Okay, you see that? That's Quan. I
She
think
doesn't
her.
look terrible. She looks interesting. I kind of like it. It's like a Star Warsy.
Yeah, sure. So,
Jose. Go on.
but no, like in the
You know
first
what?
episode, she was shitty.
I thought like terrible, like worse. I was like, dang, she looks like kind of Joe Dirt, but
I mean, she kind of does.
Yeah, she kind of does because that's a pretty good picture.
yeah, that's a really nice picture.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the episode, of course, he takes the helmet off, and of course, I'm against that. And Jaime was like, "No, I like this," and then he just doesn't put the helmet back on,
Yeah.
pretty much ever.
Yeah.
Why? That's like a part of the whole thing.
Yeah, no, he never has the helmet on.
Literally, when you fucking see the covers, and it's always like,
That's all he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
but
the
no,
helmet, yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't get enough helmet anymore.
And I agreed with you by the second episode.
yeah, by the
Okay.
second episode,
So this-
Jaime had changed his mind. And he was
Well,
like,
because he only took it off one time in the first episode,
Yeah.
Jose. So calm down.
But then, what did I say?
Yeah, you were afraid
I
that,
said-
that you're afraid that he was going to keep it off all the time. The character became John. He didn't become. He's not Master Chief. Basically, is what we're saying.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I also don't like the fact that they're making him special. You know, it's John is special, and he's the only one that can already activate this artifact.
Yeah, you have to watch. You kind of have to watch the show because.
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not saying like you have to like to understand why they're trying to make him special, like type of thing.
It's dumb.
when
Yeah.
I'm here. The only show I've watched is Red versus Blue. That was the only
Oh
one.
yeah, I remember
That
that.
was great. It was
That was
funny.
fun.
Was it animated?
It was. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it was animated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because in my mind it was just like they just recorded themselves playing the game.
Oh, oh.
So
Is
it's technically like animated. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
pretty funny.
So the Master Chief is experiencing anxiety in
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Cortana,
Which, by the way, for a person who's experiencing
He's very calm.
anxiety, yeah, like how the fuck are you
because
experiencing?
she's just like, oh, your heart rate
anxiety?
is up. I
Yeah.
think you're experiencing anxiety.
Yeah.
Is that what this feels like?
He doesn't look stressed out.
Well,
And I understand he has
To
like
be fair, as somebody that really does have anxiety disorder, it sometimes you can because if I'm in certain situations, like say like if I'm at work and I don't want to obviously I'm not gonna freak out, I'm just kind
Yeah.
of like I'm more calm. I'm like okay,
like you're more focused
yeah.
on what's going on.
Like I need to like kind of just stay like
Yeah.
calm. I don't look freaked out or panicked,
Mm.
but
To
I
me-
can just like walk away and be like,
Yeah.
That's fair, but to me, this would have been more like when Tony Stark had his first panic attack.
Yes.
It's something that
Is
you.
this his first?
Yeah,
It's his
panic
first
attack?
time.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the first
Oh, no,
time
you would feel
experiencing
awful.
it.
Yeah. He had this chip, obviously this chip in his back that would keep him from feeling emotions, right? So to me, again,
So he
experience-
gets butt naked and takes
he
it
gets
out.
butt naked just to cut it out. By the way, so we'll get on that.
And Jaime just.
That was the only reason I was watching the show.
Well, now I feel like I gotta watch this clip.
There's a whole there's a whole lot of ass too, so definitely worth it.
Okay.
So again, for the moment, like to me, it was his first time experiencing anxiety and all those things that Cortana said he was. There wasn't enough of that anxiety to be like, and I understand he's trained, blah 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 blah. You know,
No, you should still freak out.
you should still freak out.
Yeah,
Well,
because
not
if
crazy,
you don't
but
understand,
just a little
but you
bit.
don't
What's going
understand what's
on.
going on at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Oh
it's-
yeah, trust me. Yeah.
Yeah.
My first panic attack, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm going to die. What is happening?
It
I'm having a
does.
heart attack.
It definitely feels that way, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not something you can just be calm through, you know.
Yeah.
So his emotion was not there, like zero
No,
emotion.
and that leads me to the point. Why the fuck did they take the helmet off?
Yeah, yeah.
If the point of taking the helmet off is so the actor can express emotion,
Then why?
Why give me an actor who's not going to express any emotion without the helmet
You know who was doing that
and
better?
without the armor? He never has
Yeah.
the fucking armor on anymore.
You know who was doing it better? Kai, the other of the silver team.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, in this episode, I don't understand why Kai did it. Do you understand why Kai like?
She wanted to be part of.
But like, did he
Peer
tell
pressure?
her? Okay, so
No?
she also removes her emotion chip. I don't know what the fuck to
Yeah.
call it, right?
Suppressor.
The suppressor, right? So she removes it as well. Was it because he told her that
No,
he
'cause
removed
he never
it?
mentioned it.
So that's what I'm confused by. Why did the fuck? At least she wilded out.
Yeah,
you know,
she got pink hair.
she got pink.
She got a pink streak.
Pink streak in her hair, but she was acting abnormal, at least abnormal
Yeah.
for them, right? For
Yeah,
the silver
because
team.
she developed a personality. All of a
Yeah,
sudden.
yeah.
She went from being this stoic soldier.
Yeah,
to-
kind of psychotic. She seemed like
little
she was
weird,
gonna start
yeah.
murdering people.
Well,
or
I mean,
something.
but you could also see where that stems from. It's
Yeah.
the first time you're having real emotions,
Yes.
and she's kind of
exploring it,
yeah,
right? Exploring the
I was gonna say,
emotions.
like oh man, I can't think of the word.
You got it.
No, it's like right there, but
there's you get more from her character, and again, psychotic in the sense of like she you could tell she's like she wants to try things just to see what she would feel from those things, you know. And so this also kind of leads me to the whole, why is there so much nudity in this show? Like, and it doesn't even make sense. And I'm not even like that. I'm not, what is it called? A prude?
yeah.
I'm not that type of person, right? But it
He
just
saw Bud, and he was so unhappy.
I still think about Flex too. But anyway,
He is so funny in the American remake.
they're
of
gonna
Ghost.
say fine. I'm like, yes, he is. But I feel like they just throw in nakedness just to be
For the
edgy.
sake of it.
Yeah, like to like make it edgy, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Like in this episode, we got what's his name? I was gonna call him Spicer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we got the
I don't know his name.
the guy who's on Madrigal. It's like Night. I don't
I did
remember
not
his
write his
fucking
name
name.
down at all.
He's the one that's ruling Madrigal, which is the planet that region that Quan is from, right?
Yes.
And they just felt the need to add his naked body to this scene where he's like in a giant pool and he's like a dictator or whatever the fuck he is, and it's like why? What was the purpose of it? You know, like what was it? Like, are you trying to seduce the female assassin that you just hired? It's like every episode has had somebody naked in it, because we also got Kai, who was naked when she was taking out her implant as well. But it's like, why? Why is it
I
necessary?
have here. We meet Franco, a character Jaime loves for no reason other than gender and skin color.
Fuck you. Who's Franco? I don't remember.
The female assassin.
Oh, I did like her. But the reason I liked her is because she was a badass assassin.
I wrote that as soon as she came on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, bitch. I know you. But the reason I liked her is because she got shot in the shoulder, jumped out a window all crazy and shit like that. Something interesting. No, I mean, it was something interesting compared to what we've been getting from the show, though, on top of that.
So you've never seen anyone get shot in the shoulder and jump out a
The
window?
way she did it. Did you
Jaime?
watch the episode?
Yeah, she jumped out a window like a
fucking
pro.
A
Yeah.
pro assassin.
Yeah. Never seen somebody jump out a window like that. Nobody jumps out of windows like she does, okay?
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay.
So I have here also, Quan is so fucking annoying. Can they just shoot her already?
But Quan is also, to me, the most interesting story that's going on, because John is not interesting. The whole scenes that was going on with John on his planet was not interesting whatsoever. Did you find it?
No, because he's a soldier. Like I don't need to
Yeah.
be seeing him getting memories
Yeah.
and digging holes.
Yeah, and that's really what he did. Like that whole thing with him. By the way, why was it just him and Halsey and the other assistant guy, right? They went to his planet where he started remembering his home life, you know? And the reason I point out Quan's story being more interesting is because of the fact that she's now trying to start a revolution on her planet compared to what John is doing. He's fucking digging up artifacts. So it's boring. Like he's not doing anything.
But Quan is boring.
But Quan is more interesting in the story. Like the story of Quan is more interesting than what we're getting from Halo, from John.
I'm just so annoyed with Quan. Like I fucking hate her.
She's a brat.
Like she's so fucking like at the vigil. She's so loud.
She is.
She is so.
She's
fucking,
a child though.
She's trying to maintain a low profile, and then she's just so fucking loud, calling all sorts of attention to herself.
Yeah.
But what the fuck ever. So I have here, yay, helmet 10 minutes in, and Warthog. Helmet comes off.
It does come off. Like
Not even a minute later.
He put it on just to be able to see the pictures of his home, right? Growing up.
Yeah, he put it on again. No, but this was when he's still on the ship. He puts the helmet on, and then we cut to him driving the Warthog. He gets off of the Warthog and takes the helmet off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we learned that the planet is Eridanus, and it's a colony led by his parents. Yeah. So
his parents were the leaders of that planet too.
Yeah. The colony.
That colony. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was just and we go back to that whole planet scene, like where they were just looking at his home, his memories. It was just so extended to the point. Like it's like, what were they doing? You know, like they were just, and it's like an exploration team, so it's only the three of them though. Like it didn't really like make sense to me in that sense either. And it was just like they were just going around just digging up stuff because he's trying to figure out where the other piece of the artifact is or something like that. And it didn't go anywhere for me. Like with that
did
part,
nothing. Like nothing happened.
Yeah. Like what was the point?
But this episode did focus more on Quan and Kai.
Yeah.
I also have here John drew a lot of vaginas. Because that's what his drawings
the
look
artifact,
like. The artifact it just looked like a bunch of vaginas.
He was a kid.
I get it. Porn is really hard to come by at that age.
God, stop.
So Quan is walking around. Her like she gets Soren to take her back to her planet. So she's walking around looking like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Before she even sees that they're looking for her.
Yeah.
And then it's like, why are people looking for Quan? Like, how do they know she survived?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, can you answer that? Because did I miss it? Because there's no reason for her to be in hiding. One. And then two, for anybody to know that she survived.
Yeah.
But she's got a hit on her head now.
They are on Madrigal though, right?
Yeah, they're on Madrigal.
Okay. Isn't that the reason that they know though? Like, because they.
But how did they know she survived though? Because at that point it's like maybe there's news that there's a sole survivor, but I don't think that identity would have been released because she never even made it back to the UNSC.
Yeah. There's a lot missing. The whole thing with Soren and her too. It's like The
Last of Us in space.
What? And I like that at least Soren is wearing his armor, even though he's not even representing them anymore. He's still wearing his armor, right? But I don't know. It's like, to me, like I am more interested in Quan's story because of what's not happening with them, you know. And then like it became about, like you said, it became about Kai. It seems like it's gonna be about the whole Silver team in general because they introduced them as all kids in the beginning too.
Yeah,
you know. And then it just kind of like, just really diverted, you know. Like it's really like kind of maybe a too broad of a story that they're trying to do with it as well.
Yeah. So
did you like anything about this episode?
I think to me the most interesting part was Kai and seeing her kind of come to grips with emotion.
Yeah.
So like she's punk now, so she has that pink hair stripe.
Yeah. How did she do that, by the way? I swear she cut herself.
I don't know what the hell she did.
I thought it was blood at first, but I'm like, why did it turn pink? You know?
I don't know what the hell she did. Like, honestly, I have no idea what she did.
Yeah. There seemed like almost like even like an emotional tie between Kai and Miranda at a certain point too. Because they were like towards the end, they were talking about, you know, they were talking to each other too.
That part I did find interesting when they're trying to figure out, to like decode the language, the Covenant language.
Yes.
Like that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I think Miranda is a trash character. Like I loved her in the video games.
Okay.
She's in Halo 2 and Halo 3.
Okay.
I also really don't like the fact that they don't have a Sergeant Johnson. because Sergeant Johnson is the best part of the video games.
Okay.
But I don't like what they're doing with the character. I literally wrote here, I'm bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do mention grunts finally, but we have yet to see a grunt.
Yeah.
Like all we see is elites.
Yeah.
Elites everywhere.
Yeah, and you know a lot about this. I mean, I personally don't know what I'm looking for, aside from a story, but
Yeah.
But
the Needler makes an appearance.
The who?
The Needler.
Oh,
it's a
the gun.
Yeah.
The
and it's a
Kai
lot
picks
bigger.
up, right?
It's a lot bigger than I imagined.
Yeah,
Because in the
yeah.
video game, it looks like a bigger pistol kind of.
Is that the one that Kai picks up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and they're a really powerful weapon. So they have these needles, hence the name the Needler.
Yeah.
And if you start shooting it at somebody, the needles kind of converge on them, and once enough of those needles converge, they blow up.
Oh wow.
It's a very powerful weapon. It's really fun to use.
She did say that it was a really interesting weapon too, as she was like looking at it through her non-suppressed eyes.
Yeah. So we mentioned this. He put the helmet on. Mm-hmm. So he had the helmet on for 6 minutes, but all we got was an Iron Man camera angle the entire time. Okay. So that just still defeated the purpose of him having the helmet on.
Yeah, yeah. The 6 minutes, like you actually kept track.
I kept track. Helmet on for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Of a 53-minute episode.
Yeah.
He didn't have the helmet on the entire last episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he only had the helmet on for like 3 minutes in the episode before that.
Because, see, and that's the thing. It's become a John story. It's not really a Master Chief story.
But I don't need a John story.
No, you're right. You're right. And
especially when it's so bad.
Yeah. And then even towards the end, like the whole big reveal, like of the episode was that Halsey had actually, I guess, kidnapped the kid, after like killing his family or whatever. And it's because of he was special, And it was just like it was like that was the cliffhanger, but it just like was it really even like not even a cliffhanger, but that was a suspenseful moment, and it was like was it really though that like I felt like I knew that the whole time, so why was it a surprise?
Well, I kind of told you so.
Oh, did you? Yeah. That she's actually evil? Maybe that's why I knew. I don't remember. Yeah, it felt really drawn out. We don't get enough of Master Chief necessarily, because it's too much of a focus on him trying to find that piece. And then the whole other story that we have going on with Kai and then with Quan, it's like they're just adding stories to try to make something more of it, along the way.
Yeah.
You seem very disappointed.
My last note here on the show is on this episode is Quan is so fucking annoying. Like she's all salty because not enough people show up to her father's vigil.
Yeah, she's mad.
And then she gets so fucking loud.
Yeah, yeah. She's trying to recontract the generals that he had, and they're kind of like all turning their back on her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a no-go in this episode, so we'll see what happens next.
All right.
He said it already.
This was just funny because like I was about to go and I'm like, they're all just waiting on me.
We're waiting on you.
Make them wait.
Shut the fuck up.
MoonKnight, the friendly patrol.
Yes.
Wait, no, the friendly type.
What the fuck?
We're talking about
Season 1, episode 3, the friendly type.
The friendly type patrol.
Yes.
Ew.
What, me popping?
Yeah, that was gross. Ew.
You're welcome.
I hate it.
No. So Steven has taken over Mark at this point. I find the fighting underwhelming in this show. So I watched this like 2 weeks ago. So you're gonna have to refresh my because my note taking is terrible.
Of course.
I just made comments on what I saw with no context.
Yeah. So this was well for me personally. This is probably the most interesting of the 2 episodes that we saw this week or that we're catching up on. It had a lot of interesting, like the history of it.
They're in Egypt.
You bitch. Well, no, I like what I really liked. It was the trial of Arthur and Amit. Mm-hmm. You remember this, right?
It's from the last episode.
From episode 3.
What
so not the
episode
last
are we on now?
episode. So not the last episode, but the episode before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like the episodes.
Okay, cool.
It like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So there was that whole trial with they gathered all the gods because Khonshu wanted to put Harrow on trial.
Yeah.
For like what he's trying to do. He's trying to revive Amit.
Yeah. He's trying to find her.
Yeah, trying to find her body.
Set her free.
Yeah. And I thought it was cool, the gathering, like the scene, the way it happened, like they just all created
because he
teleport.
causes an eclipse, right?
Yes. Oh, he caused an eclipse to be able to get their attention.
Give a sign to the gods.
Yeah, yeah, to be able to open a portal for it, which was cool. Like it was really interesting. Again, even all of them gathering together. We got to see Harrow, but we also got to see Yatzil, who's the avatar for Hathor, which they mentioned, and that too. And then there was a bunch of other ones. Like I need to list all the names, but I thought it was a cool, interesting.
It just makes me think of that Gilligan's Island theme song.
Okay.
In like season 1, where they're naming characters, and they get to like there's one character left, and then they just go and the rest.
We were just talking about that a few weeks ago.
Why were you talking about Gilligan's Island?
It was so random. That's why it was random that you brought it up right now too, because he pointed out the exact same thing. He's like they only had like one. I think it was like the Professor and Marianne that they ended up adding to the rest of the. So yeah, we were talking about that. That's so crazy. All right. But I don't remember all their names. That's why.
So before we get to that part though, we have the scenes where Mark is taking over the body again.
Yeah.
And he just sees like, oh, there's bodies around all of a sudden, right?
Right.
But I find the fighting very underwhelming in this. We're getting a little more of the Marvel fights where with the cuts and
a lot of choppiness.
That shaky cam.
Yeah.
But then like he's holding that kid, right? And Khonshu's like, oh, just take him over the edge. You're just gonna scare him.
Yeah.
That kid was committed.
Yeah.
Like he's just like praise Amit and cuts his, and he goes down.
Kills himself. Yeah. But I do see what you're saying about the fight scenes, and then they kind of draw them out to make it seem like they're going to be a lot more interesting than they actually.
Not.
Yeah,
they're
they
really
actually
not.
are.
And I think especially because I just watched Shang-Chi again. Those fights are so cool.
So good.
I'm having an issue with the show in general. Like I feel like it's boring.
Okay.
I'm not very interested. I feel very underrepresented. I was like, I was busting Jaime, and I was like, yeah, like mental illness and like, you know,
you're like, I got one of those.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, one
me
part.
too. I'm there too, and then now I'm like, God damn it. Like,
this isn't what the voice in my head sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, when I black out, this doesn't happen. It's usually because I'm drunk, though.
You're doing it wrong then, I guess.
But I did like this last episode. When we get there, it's actually a little bit better. But it's not been holding my attention too much. It's been something I've been having. Like I'm trying to pay attention, and then I get caught up doing something else, which hasn't really happened to me. Like for a bit. Like even with Hawkeye, I was still engaged. I was still watching. And this one, I'm not really engaged in it. It just until we see Khonshu, like his scenes are actually pretty nice. Like it's really nicely animated. It's nicely done.
Yeah.
I like the detail in that.
Oh my god! In my new TV, that thing looks amazing.
Does it?
It looks so cool.
Yeah.
75.
Oh, nice.
I
Good
know, and it's
job.
4K.
I'm so
Oh my
excited
god!
for you. I'm so excited for you.
So my video games look amazing.
Yeah, I bet. Like man, because that other thing was trash. But, gotta watch The Boys now.
Yeah,
it'd be great.
Let's start over.
No, because we're never gonna get through it. But
we have one episode left. Damn it!
I don't want to hang out today. I'm hungry and
it's okay.
I want to go home.
Oh no!
I don't want to get drunk. Hungry. And don't act like that. I don't act like that. Out of everybody, I'm pretty much your favorite person because I never want to hang out.
I know. But, that's why we work.
Exactly. But getting back to it, it's not holding my attention as much as I thought it was going to. Plus, I like the whole like Egypt aspects of things, and it's just I don't know. It just doesn't seem like enough. Like it's underwhelming to me. Like everything, and Steven is a little bitch.
Yeah,
I think that's the point, though.
Yeah,
but too much. Like to the point where he's a little annoying. I'm like, just bring Mark back. Like, God, I can't stand you. Like, my God, like. He's just annoying. Like I find him really annoying, and I like Mark though. But you know what? That speaks to a lot of I don't know the
Oscar
actor's name.
Isaac.
It speaks to a lot of his acting
Yeah,
abilities
yeah.
because when he's Mark, I really like him. When he's Steven, I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
So and he's the same guy.
Yeah.
It's because he's a
Yeah.
vegetarian, huh?
Vegan.
He's a
Vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Steven is vegan. They pointed out.
Steven
Yeah.
is vegan.
Yeah.
Which I really, talking to Jaime, like I really did like that scene where he's ordering a steak and he doesn't know
Don't know how to order it.
They're just like, well, what kind of cut would you want? The good part of the cow. How do you like it cooked? Very good.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really cute and charming.
Yeah. His accent he kind of loses
don't
the
like
accent.
that
Yeah, like he kind of loses it sometimes and it kind of like, oh, they should just cut that part out. But I also did think though in this trial scene as well, like the way he would transform into Khonshu, like his voice, like he would speak in Khonshu's voice or, like as possessed by Khonshu was pretty interesting too though, because even the way his expression looks at the same time while he's doing it, you get the Khonshu, but you also get the confusion of Mark / Steven.
Yeah.
There does seem to be not a third personality, I guess a fourth personality though, that they're kind of alluding to. That's maybe
Jake.
more. Oh, have they said that? Have they said that? Like, have they said the name of it?
That's one of them.
Oh, okay. Like in the comic books?
Yeah,
I don't
that's one
know,
of
to be honest. I don't know a lot about MoonKnight.
I have no.
The reason-
I tried to do a little bit of research because I was like, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody said there's like 7 personalities in him. That's what they've said. But the reason I say that though is because both Steven and Mark don't know who just like massacred everybody at
Yeah.
a certain point. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. We might get another personality, another suit, which I'm probably excited for. I like the
You
the
really
different-
like the high fashion.
No, I just like the
it was
differences in the
cool,
suits.
it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really cool. Like
yeah.
I really did enjoy that too. That
Yeah,
was really cool.
like you get the traditional Moon Knight, right? Oh, there was a jump where he jumped off like that pyramid thing, and it became a crescent moon.
Yeah.
Like that, I thought that was pretty awesome. But then he transforms into like the suited Moon Knight, which was really interesting to me. I like how the personality changes the suit as well. It's really awesome.
Yeah, so I've mentioned how I really like Ethan Hawke as Harrow in this. Mm-hmm. I just think he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
Like I do think that he can take over a scene, but he's also just stands out as the only white guy in this.
I didn't notice racist.
It's kind of there.
I didn't notice any of that. I was like, wow, look at all these white people. I just didn't notice.
It's like there's a lot of brown people here, but of course it's the white guy that talks his way out of a trial with the gods.
He did.
He talked his way out.
He did. Yeah. And
Is
they put
that
the attention
because he
onto
was,
him.
like,
Because he's white.
racist. But is that because like he's summoned because he used to be an avatar, right?
For Khonshu,
Yes.
yep.
But why does he still have the ability? Like,
He has a meets abilities now. He's now her avatar?
no,
He's not her avatar because
he's
she's still imprisoned.
not supposed to be an avatar.
Oh, so she's just locked up for whatever other reason.
Yes.
Then. Oh, okay.
So, but my question is like, why?
Oh, for what she was killing people. Sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
sorry. I forgot why. I'm sorry about that.
Let
Go.
me get this out because I need to ask.
Go.
Why is it that he can still talk to the gods? Like, why can he be summoned to talk to the gods? And like, do you not lose that ability like after you're an avatar?
At that point, he's not talking to the gods. He's talking to the gods' avatars.
Yeah, but he knows there are gods there. Or
Well, yeah.
whatever. So is he still like? I don't know. I guess I just don't know too much about it.
Well,
like,
he can't see the gods themselves, but
You can see the avatars.
yeah, for
But he can
instance,
still talk to
yeah,
them
for
through
instance,
the
when he's talking to Steven, he's just like, oh, is Khonshu telling you this? Is Khonshu like he can't see him, but he knows he's there. So same thing here.
so
like
he just doesn't lose the memory of like
Yeah.
having like the gods.
Oh, like
Yeah.
being an avatar. Okay. I see where your question
yeah,
comes
because
from.
I was kind of confused.
yeah,
with
it's
that.
not like they
Yeah.
wiped him.
Yeah. So he's
I
still.
thought he would.
It seems like something they would do, but you're right. Like
Yeah,
he's
'cause
still very
has
well
memories.
aware
Yeah,
of
he still has
everything.
memories of being conscious.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I was
Yeah.
abused by him," and I was like,
He must have his
Really?
own separate power, though. I mean, well, he does because he has the scales that
From
deems you. Yeah.
and the cane.
Yeah. And it doesn't seem like it's really a meat, though, then, right? Because, I mean, if he's not an avatar,
I
then
think she may have given him powers or something.
Oh, okay.
The
Just
cane.
the cane has
I
the
think
powers.
it's the cane that because the cane is artifact.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of the artifacts from Amit.
So then she's just using that cane to communicate with him, or at least that's what he's implying.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically to free her.
Yeah.
Because when she's free, I don't know what's gonna happen then. You know?
Yeah.
Like, is she gonna
Cliffhanger.
Well,
at this point,
maybe kill like other people? Then I guess he's gonna become her avatar. I'm assuming. That's
that's
Yeah.
what he's trying to do right now. He's
But
trying
he-
to become Amit's avatar.
And he already has powers though to be able to judge people good or bad, right?
And suck the life out of him.
So what's the point of him releasing Amit then?
Because Amit will do it on a grander scale.
Oh, wow.
Like when he has to do it one by one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Amit's inevitable. Thank you.
Because I just watched it again.
Thanos reference.
Okay. Party.
So now he has no way of finding Amit's tomb now that Harrow has the scarab. So he finds out that a Magi named Senfu. He knows where the tomb is.
I think the Magi was named something else. I
No,
think
it's-
Senfu was the tomb. That
No,
was
Senfu
Senfu's
is-
tomb.
Yeah, because
Senfu's the
Senfu's the
Magi.
Magi.
Oh, but I thought that was like the tomb. Well, whose tomb was it then?
That's
Senfu.
Alexander the Great.
Oh.
No, that's the one they found
No,
in
no,
the
okay.
next episode.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, that's Senfu's tomb.
The one where they're in that where they go to that guy and he's on the horse and all that.
Yeah.
He's the guy that
that's
recently died, huh?
Yeah, he died in
The
a
ski
skiing
accident?
The guy on the horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. That's
I didn't know
wild.
that.
He's not going to be in season 2.
He was supposed to be something else. He was supposed to be
Yes.
cast as something else, and he
Wow.
died.
Sad. So his
Okay,
name was
I'm not gonna say
Senfu?
anything because it's pretty dark. But anyways, yeah. So the guy that's right there laying in that they have,
Yeah.
that's Senfu's tomb. That's what they need to go get.
So,
Because Antoine
but he's
is-
the Magi that we're
Yes.
talking about? Oh, okay.
'Cause-
I thought that was the guy that was
No, that's
protecting
Antoine.
Oh, okay.
Antoine's the guy on the horse.
Okay. He's not the Magi.
He's not the
no,
Magi.
he's like
Okay.
a criminal.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because he's stealing artifacts. He's stealing
Yeah.
tombs or like mummies.
Like he literally stole this man's tomb.
Yeah,
So,
got it.
like
To protect
sarcophagi.
He put it in his
history.
pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walked out. 5-finger discount.
Oh my god.
So they mentioned Layla having been in Madripoor with Antoine. So we're getting another reference to Madripoor, which I think this is the first time they've alluded to the wider cinematic universe.
Okay.
And Madripoor coming up so often just keeps giving me hope for some X-Men.
We might get them.
Was Madripoor? Sorry.
Madripoor, it first came out in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
That city they went to, that's kind of grimy.
Oh.
Yeah, where
it's
the
where-
shadow broker Sharon Carter was kind of dealing on her.
Oh.
Who's I think it's Wolverine and his girlfriend, right?
Yes.
What's her name? I forgot her name.
Lady Deathstrike?
No.
No.
I'm not gonna get this.
I forgot her name, but she runs a city,
Oh, okay.
so that it's an X-Men thing.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I forgot her name.
Okay, yeah, this isn't helping. Yeah, but then Harrow shows up and just destroys the sarcophagus.
Yeah, yeah. They did at least gather the maps that they had there, which was where there was another debate between Steven and Mark, right? Because Steven's trying to take back over the body because he just wants to be himself or whoever themselves is.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't want to. Mark doesn't want to give it up because that's just Mark just wants to be in control. But they do get the body. I mean,
he
the
doesn't want
mapping
to give
system.
it up because he could potentially put Layla in danger. And that's the thing is that Steven doesn't have the capability to keep Layla safe.
Like the fighting and everything like that. Yeah.
And where they are, it's kind of like it's a sticky situation.
Yeah,
So-
and then also Steven is very much like he doesn't want to hurt people, right? Like he's the good
pacifist.
Yeah,
Trash,
exactly.
yeah.
he doesn't want to hurt people because he feels like there's a different way of doing it. And this kind of translates into the battle that they have in that scene as well.
It was such an eye roll though, because it's like these people are fucking shooting at you.
Yeah.
Like fucking change over, and he's like, no,
Yeah.
like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Body to Mark.
So I've mentioned this, like how they're really leaning into the reflection conversations.
Yeah.
And I just think that the directors should really be more careful with reflections in this show. because I just think it would be really cool that every time you see like even if you're just walking by something, if you just see a reflection in the background, that you see kind of like Mark looking at him or something instead of like just a regular reflection.
Like doing it more often.
Yeah,
like-
because
Like, I just feel-
at that point, like if you're gonna go with the reflection and the reflection is someone else, like it doesn't make sense for that person just to be Steven or just to be Mark
Yeah.
when they pass
Yeah.
something. 'Cause
Yeah, so I just think that would be a little cooler.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just a nitpick, you know.
it is because I'm not paying attention to that.
But I'm just like, why does the mask have to come off for him to scream? And I also
When
don't
was
like,
he screaming? What are you talking about?
like
What scene?
I don't even remember what happens, but he just takes the mask off to scream,
For
and then that's when he gives it up, right?
Oh, is that when Conchu like when they change the sky?
No, because this is when he first shows up in the white suit,
Yeah, yeah.
and before he gives the control to Mark, right?
So.
Oh no. Oh shit, what happened? Something happened later. Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, so they were fighting. There was a fight scene where everybody was like pretty much Mark. It was Mark at a certain. Steven at a certain point,
Yeah,
right?
Because I just remember, take the body.
Yeah. So Steven was took over the fight at a certain point. Mark was fighting, but then Steven jumped in to try to calm everybody down, right? It didn't work. People were shanking him like with stuff, which was crazy. Like I'm like, I didn't know like he was, I guess, invincible at this point because he's not going down.
Because I don't like the invincible suit.
Yeah,
I'm just not a fan of invincible
mind
suits.
you, it's not even just the suit because it literally went through him like in that battle scene, the spears that they had.
Right.
So it was pretty javelins, was it? Okay.
Yeah, I think he was doing like javelin.
They were on horses too. Yeah, you're probably right. So it was a pretty intense scene, right?
Yeah.
Like where he was getting stabbed, and at that point, Steven was in possession of like his suit, right?
Yeah.
And he was trying to calm down everybody. It didn't work. Everybody stabbed him, but and I was just like, wait, how? Like it literally went through him like in various different directions, you know. So that's when he screamed. That's when he was like freaking out about taking over back the body, and becomes the regular Moon Knight or Mark's Moon Knight, which he was still kind of being taken out though. That's when Layla runs up and she pulled off her things that she had and stabs homie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. They were drawing a lot of attention to it, so I'm like, what are those things, you know? And then when she pulled them off and then just jumps on the guy and stabs him and then takes off, that was pretty cool. Yeah, you know why. But no, the scene where you're talking about is right after that when she's about to jump into battle, and then that one guy slaps her in the face with a javelin as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's when she's back in danger. His mask was off at that point, right?
No, he took it off.
He took it off. Okay, and then that's when he somehow releases all the javelins from his body and runs over and saves her through that situation. It was OP, right?
But I think he can heal because of Khonshu. Because
they mentioned something like that.
He gets his abilities because he's on the verge of death, and Khonshu takes over. Like he's like, be my avatar, and I'll save you. So there's healing abilities.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he does mention it. Like he's like, now that Khonshu's in prison, no more healing, no more suit.
Yeah, and that does happen towards the end of the
that happens in
episode,
the next
right?
episode,
Well, no,
when he mentions that.
Okay, yeah, but in this episode, so they finally put them out together.
Yeah, so Steven is handed back the controls of the body so he can figure out the clue.
Yeah.
And they figure out it's a map of the night sky. Mm-hmm. So he's like, it doesn't help us unless we know exactly what the sky looked like on that night. And I'm pretty sure you can Google it. But
anyways,
even if you can't,
Khonshu was faster and
Khonshu has the memory of an angry girlfriend.
Okay.
Like he pulls that thing out of nowhere.
He did say he remembers
what it looks like.
He does say he remembers every night.
I like that though.
I thought it was
really
cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, when he stood behind him and it was Moon Knight as Steven Moon Knight, right, the suited one, and he's just like, do what I'm doing, and they just start kind of rewinding the night sky.
It looks really cool.
It was really awesome,
Yeah.
and at that's how he starts. Because Khonshu had already been warned.
Yeah,
right.
So he knows he'll be
They
in
told
prison.
him, don't fuck with the sky. And
Yeah.
the first thing he does is like, I'm gonna fuck with the sky.
Yeah. Well, they told him don't fuck with anything at that point because he was already they were already pissed off about the trial that he just put Harold through.
Well, mainly they clearly said don't fuck with the sky.
Oh, okay.
Like they
I thought it was just everything in life.
Don't change. They said don't change the sky or something
Yeah.
like that again.
Yeah, mess with the sky again and there'll be consequences.
Yeah.
This one made the most sense because of the way he literally rearranged the stars again. So,
Yeah. So I just wrote down, why aren't the Avengers tripping balls right now?
They're on vacation.
They're not in Egypt.
But I mean, the sky's everywhere.
No, I know. I'm
They
just
don't
joking
have
around.
the same
It was-
sky.
it's a different multiverse. No, but yeah, the trial again. The reason I like the trial was because I went back to it because they did warn him a lot about that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like and we're telling him don't mess with stuff because we're just gonna have to imprison you at this point.
I
you
put,
know?
luckily the other avatars were still hanging out in the pyramid in case Khonshu did something to be imprisoned.
Yeah, because all those people look different. They were from different backgrounds. How did you get there so fast?
They were all just there.
Well, that was the whole point of that space that they ended up in. There's portals that get
Well, yeah,
created.
because that makes sense because then Harold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
The portals get
Oh, yeah, you
created,
make-
and then you
make a
go
good
into
point.
this space.
Okay,
So,
I'll allow it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally like this episode. It sounded like you weren't so much of a fan of it, Megan.
I just get bored, honestly. And I'm not saying the whole thing's boring because it does have its moments. Like the ending was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I really did enjoy that.
Yeah, him becoming dust even.
It was really nice. And
Yeah.
then like as he's disintegrating, being in prison.
Yeah.
Right. So is
He's being
Moon
snapped.
Knight's.
He's being blipped.
No, he's not because
No, but
he's
yeah,
being
'cause
into
I'm
a
just saying 'cause
little
he's-
character.
A statue,
Because
yeah.
No, doesn't
Stone
look the
statue.
same. But as he's disappearing,
Yeah.
so is
Moon
Moon
Knight's
Knight's
power.
costume. Like it's
Mhm.
like coming off of him.
Yeah, like first
with
the
it.
mask and then everything else.
It
Yeah.
looks really nice.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of shots that I really do enjoy. There's
Yeah.
a lot of things that I really do like about the show.
Yeah.
But there's just something about the story that doesn't hold my attention. It gets boring sometimes and
Yeah.
it drags.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
can
like,
see that.
hurry the fuck up. Like, come
Yeah.
on, get to the point.
Yeah.
I get a little bored. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like I'm still like the last episode. I did get like the one we're gonna get to. I got a little bit at the beginning, like, a little bit kind of like, okay, like where's this going, kind of thing, and then it dragged for a minute, and then it got better, and I was like, oh, okay, like what the fuck is happening now?
Yeah.
Like it did twist.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it might get like better from there, but
Yeah.
up until that point, it has its points where it's just dragging.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of like the mythology that they were explaining in this episode is really what kept me interested, and it's just because like I like stuff like that, you know. So maybe that's where the interest is a little bit different.
No,
you know,
because I
You do?
absolutely love history and mythology. Like
that type of mythology,
literally,
yeah.
like when
Yeah.
on this episode, like I'm looking at there's some stuff that's wrong because
Yeah.
I'm looking at the canopic jars and I'm like, that
Oh, in the
that's
next
not
episode.
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
or,
gotcha.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
that from yesterday. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking, I'm like that God doesn't. No, they're not in charge of that. So, so
Not the
like,
right thing.
So there are things where I'm just like I do because I like Egyptology and things like that.
Yeah.
So there like it's not that at all.
Right.
Cool. So it's just
Yeah. I get what you're saying,
it's
though.
Story that's dragging.
Yeah.
Also Harold. Sometimes Harold just talks forever and I'm like,
feel
shut the
like
fuck up, bro.
It's boring a little bit to me.
Yeah.
Like I know you say he stands out, but I find him kind of boring.
Yeah.
I like him.
I
I really like him. Like
Sorry.
I just,
That sounds like
I
a
just
you
think
problem.
from the character that he's
Yeah.
portraying, like he.
I feel like he's
definitely-
everywhere
Yes,
too
'cause-
fast.
Yeah, that is true.
He's
But-
another Alma.
But to me, he's a cult leader.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it
and-
makes
and
sense.
He exudes that energy.
Yeah.
Like he's just like
I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's just boring sometimes. Like his
demeanor.
like because I did like his little cult following when they're in that I guess his little town or whatever.
Yeah.
He did like
Yeah.
his slum that he made into like,
Oh,
a beautiful place.
like the show has apparently been getting a lot of trash for the Mandarin in this episode.
Oh, when he talks to the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even Simu Liu, who plays Shang-Chi,
Yeah.
he was like, you guys need a better translator because like apparently what he says is just gibberish. It's not even words.
I mean, he's white. Like he did, you know.
But
But
I
the
mean,
I'm
girl
just saying, like,
responds to him in
Yeah,
Mandarin.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
So moving on to Moon Knight, the episode 4, right?
Yes, episode 4.
The Tomb.
The Tomb.
All right, so I have no notes on this.
And I don't know, like this boring. This episode was a little boring for me. Yeah,
I like
personally.
this episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, the last episode?
Yeah.
It was boring for you?
Yeah.
It was better for me. Fucking twist.
I think the last part. Yeah, I think the last part was what was a little interesting. But just in general, I was falling asleep a lot through this episode, so I feel like I'm the worst person to kind of
so
start with.
okay, like so I like the fact that we do actually have Steven and Mark like kind of fighting, like how he punches himself in the face after kissing Layla. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was really funny. Yeah.
But you also see Layla like trying to like move in on Steven. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Skink.
well, she even said though, like, you have the same smell, and she goes, "Oh, like, well, that would make sense because you're the same person, you know."
Yeah.
So I think she can't help but have that emotional tie with the same person,
so like,
you know.
Yeah, like Frank was tripping out about it. He was like, "Well, it's the same person." I was like, "It's not the same person." And he's all like,
"You don't have a mental illness. You don't know."
Yeah, I'm like, "You don't understand."
But I'm offended.
He was like, "Oh, like, he's up." No, but it's like the same like person. They look the same. I was like, "It's not the same person. It's a different personality. Like different. It's a different person.
Same BO though."
I've seen a person on TikTok like that has multiple personalities, and like they're in a relationship with somebody, and it's like they're all
one of their relationships.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like they're all in a relationship with like their partner. So I guess, I mean, just from that I've seen, I don't know. But I mean, how do you even differentiate?
You're living a different life with that person, because Steven just found out about Layla. Like,
well, that's true. That's a good point.
He didn't know who she was.
Yes.
And she doesn't know who Steven is.
No, but she knows Mark.
But
she's
she
married.
Knows the body.
Well, she's married to Mark.
Yeah, but she doesn't know Steven.
Yeah.
You know, they're different people.
Yeah.
Like when it comes down to it,
yeah.
Steven's a little bitch. And like, so like,
yeah. Like, I think if Adolfo had a second personality, like, and I didn't know that second personality existed, I would be like, well, this is Adolfo, you know, like, this is how I know him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's not Adolfo.
Well, because he's different. Like, if he's acting different.
But he's in love with his body.
I mean, I'm in love with Adolfo, so to me, the person that I know, and then he starts acting different, well, like, what the fuck's going on, bitch? What the fuck's wrong with you?
What if you don't like that personality?
That's a good point.
You see what I mean? Like, it might be different.
Because he loves his body. Like, this is just proven right now.
No.
You're just lustful. I mean, I get it. 'Cause look at him. But still.
Yeah.
He's in lust with you, Adolfo.
Slut. Oh my God, stop. Nobody saw that. So except us. But I get it, but I guess I would still kind of feel like, well, that's Adolfo that I know, you know, like, unfortunately he's talking with a British accent now for some reason. It's weird.
With a bad British accent.
They are different
by the way,
yeah.
By the way, this episode's now called In Lust with Adolfo.
You're welcome. Dedicated to you, love.
I get it. But, you know, like, so it's just, it was just like, oh my God, like, look at this skank trying to move in. And then him too, he's over here trying to move in on Mark's lady.
Yeah. I feel like it's worse for Steven to be moving in, like moving, like,
code, man.
Well, they don't get along though either, so like, you know, they kind of fight each other a lot.
Yeah, but they're basically roommates, so
so they're gay. So they're doing each other wrong. Anyway,
I hope not. I mean, if they do, then I mean, it's just masturbation at that point.
Yeah.
But I thought that was.
This is Loki and Loki all over. Loki and Sylvie all over again.
It's masturbation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But and then like, you know, we have them like move into like you get more of the history of Egypt, which is pretty nice. You get like really cool like explanation of the Eye of Horus.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like when he shines the light, it's cool how metallic it is. It shines up on the cave.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty cool. So you get a lot of nice imagery.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of beautiful shots. When we're moving through the cave, and then like you get the embalming place, like that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then that creepy little
that
zombie.
Cool.
Yeah,
priest.
Yeah.
I like when
Kerser.
Yeah, for sure. I like, and they gave it a name. I missed the name.
Oh no, that's.
Oh, just what you're calling.
The embalmer for
Got it.
She's like, I named him Mike.
I like those creatures.
John.
Like I like the random mythological creatures that they add. Like
I wish I could see it a little bit better. It's a little
Yeah.
dark on the
Have
dark
you tried your
side.
glasses?
Yeah, I have to watch with glasses because otherwise I can't see shit.
Yeah.
I only take them off when I drive.
Well, they
But-
did the, kind of the same thing with the first creature that they introduced. It was very hard to kind of see it, you know. And I wish they would put a little bit more attention, more focus on it.
And I feel like they do that because they just like take off detail. Like they
Yeah.
don't want to add detail to it, so they fucking venomous. You know, like they put like you know how Venom was super
Yeah.
dark, and I was like, what the fuck is this? You know, so like
The shadow.
I feel the same way. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at this, and I want to like
It's a
the
budget
creature.
saver?
Yeah, like I want to like it. I want to see it. You know,
Yeah.
because it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Like it's like a weird zombie priest. The tongue is removed because it's clicking away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
because you're right. Because I was trying to watch it and I was watching it in the daytime because I just wouldn't have time to watch it at night.
Right.
And I closed down all my. I made my room pretty much as dark as I could, and I could still see my reflection on there.
Oh my
I
God.
thought so too. I was like, you know what? Maybe because I had the light on, so I was like, oh, maybe I just have the light on. So I dimmed my lights. Usually when I dim my lights, like it you
Yeah.
can see it pretty well. And I was like, okay, off. And then, nope, nothing. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like because it sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be creepy. It sounds like it's going to be creepy.
Yeah. And the first effect of it, like you can give us the effect of like kind of hiding it because you want it to be creepier than it is. And that's what they did, right? Like it
Yeah.
came in and then it stood at the table where
You
Layla was kind
see
of
it
hiding.
blurry.
Yeah.
which I liked.
Yeah.
I like that build up.
Yeah, I liked it too, but there's a certain point where you got to see the creature.
Yeah.
It kind of happened with the jackal too.
So
you know?
let's get to the point where he's like, you know, like where he has Layla and he's like trying to stab her with his bone, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I should be able to see him at that.
Yeah.
point. Or him. His it's a dude.
Yeah.
Like I should be able to see him.
Freak you out more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's right there in her face.
Yeah.
Yet I can't see it.
They also
like,
cut
it's too
out.
dark.
They cut a lot.
Yep.
A lot. Excuse me. They cut in and out like between
you have a
her.
stroke?
Apparently, like there was a lot of focus on her, where like we want to be the ones freaked out. Like we know Layla's freaked out. She's about to get stabbed by this creature's bone. But it's like, dude, like I want to see the effect. I want to see that freakiness. And again, it happened with the jackal. Like it was like I want to see those creatures, you know, more
I
in
totally
your
agree with
face,
that.
you know. So you're like it wasn't enough of that
Yeah.
creepiness. Even that scene could have been creepier, you know, but it
Yeah.
wasn't enough of it.
They set it up beautifully.
Yeah.
You know, you have the table, the table where it's all bloody. There's chunks of flesh.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking at the canopic jars. They're wrong, by the way. And like there's blood like coming off of them. You know,
Yeah.
it's really beautifully set. You know,
Yeah.
and then you have the creature come in. And you're kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like it's clicking away. What is this echolocation guy, right?
Yeah.
And then you can't even see it. Like when you are supposed to be able to see it, you can't even see it. So
Yeah.
there's just such a letdown there. But I still think the set was really nicely done.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because it reminded me a lot of in The Last of Us, the clickers.
Mm-hmm.
So the fungus eventually in The Last of Us grows, overtakes the body so bad that the face kind of like splinters out.
Spoiler.
So they have no eyes.
Right.
So the way they navigate is clicking.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear a clicker, you hide because those things are fucking terrifying. And they're
So
what
it's like
kills.
echolocation
Yeah.
that they're using. Okay.
It's exactly that. It is some kind of bat radar.
Oh my God.
Fuck, I hated that fucking movie. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
But I really feel like this episode, I liked it. I liked it a lot,
Yeah.
but I feel like it could have used some Brendan Fraser.
The fuck?
Well, it did.
Well, from the Mummy.
Well,
Oh,
did it not seem that way though? Because everything you see, it's kind of adventurous. It's kind
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
the Mummy like type. Even when you look at Layla, I'm just kind of like, if you were Evie, this wouldn't happen to her. No, I'm just kidding.
I need some more racial eyes, though.
But what kind of haunted shit?
Somebody's dragging something across the floor. Sorry. Like
Or-
a suitcase or a
Is that
cart.
what that is? Okay.
Okay, it's done
And then the
now.
lights are gonna turn off.
Oh my God, start flickering.
Oh my god. But yeah, so it's just I don't know. It's really adventure-y. It's really cool. Like, I like that. But at the same time, it's kind
It happens sometimes. Sorry.
Kind of serial killer place you live in.
Sometimes there's children running to just
so
drive
it
me
is haunted.
crazy.
Wait till we walk out and there is no second floor.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It's a Twilight Zone.
But yeah, it was really cool. Like the imagery is really nice on this. And then we move on and we see like Harrow comes in right after after Layla defeats the
when she throws him off the
the creature, right?
Yeah, and then Steven scares off. Well, I guess he
squishes him.
Squishes something. Was it a different creature? A second one?
I think there were.
No. That's in the when he squishes that thing, right? But it comes back.
Oh, it comes out.
Yeah, it comes out of the thing because that's before she's fighting him.
Yeah, and so were the people that were being sacrificed, were they Harrow's people? Because that they really focused on that one guy's face, right? Like the bigger guy with the beard, and that was. What the fuck? And that was Harrow's like second, like his right hand man, right? That was being sacrificed at that point or being killed.
I'm not sure.
Because who was that guy then?
I think that there were. I don't think they were being. Well, I don't think Harrow was sacrificing them. I just think that these things are there to protect the Pharaoh's tomb.
How come then he stopped Harrow?
Because they fucking
Because Harrow just has time to have conversations with everybody. By the way,
I think he came in through a different way because when he comes in,
he was on a
the
different
other
side.
Yeah, because that did trip me out. That
Right?
did trip me out. No, he was on the side that Layla was on.
No, they were on separate sides.
Because she sits down at one. No, he sits down at one point, and there's like when they zoom outward,
canyon.
yeah,
Oh,
there's
that's
like
right.
a
Yeah, because I thought that was from when she comes into that room. Doesn't she cross like across a ledge? So I just thought he was on the side that she came from.
No, so but
that's what I
see
thought.
what you're saying.
But there's two openings, right?
Yeah,
Because she eventually goes through the other side, and she's trying like in this little hallway, and then he starts talking to her.
Yeah, because I remember that.
About her dad, I think.
About her dad, yeah. And
Yes.
this is where I say like it gets a little boring, and I understand talking about like the family connection and what kept her there listening, you know. But it's just like it was like there was that interesting scene where she was like freaking out over the possibly falling, the creature trying to grab her at the same time.
I really did like the way they did that scene too. Like.
Yeah,
I know you mentioned
it was intense.
Yeah, because just in the background from what you could see, when you could see that creature just moving through the rocks in the background.
Yeah,
like that buildup was good.
I didn't like they felt the need to pull her in and out of the wall 3 times.
Oh yeah,
you know, like, it was like okay, once would have been fine, you know, and then throw her back out because then ultimately they just threw her back out.
Yeah,
you know, it's not like he kept her in a wall, like she kept coming out and she survived. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So, but then we go into the whole Harold scene, and they're talking about dad and like how everything is, you know, kind of focusing around her a little bit and her family and stuff like that. I found this scene a little bit boring just because he was just magically there too, you know?
Yeah, he's always magical.
Yeah.
But,
did you watch DMZ
fucking white people
on HBO Max?
No, she didn't.
No.
Did I watch what?
DMZ.
DMZ?
It was like this 4-episode show that was on. And we talk about one of the girls. Her name is, the main character is Alma. She's just everywhere, like instantly.
And I still wanted the fucking cannibals. We never got any cannibals.
Well, I don't want to watch that then.
Yeah, and that's what reminds you of. Harold reminds you of that.
Yeah.
He's just there.
Yeah, he just appears
Teleports.
from nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
and you are right. Like he is just always
somewhere.
always where he needs to be.
Yeah, exactly.
and he's just like, okay, let's start talking now. And I'm just like, dude, hurry up. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't try to indoctrinate her. She's not gonna be on your side. You're just like, it's already no. But then we get to where she, Mark and Steven find
Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great's tomb, and he's like digging up Amit, who is in Alexander the Great's throat.
Yes. Deep.
Yes, he goes deep in the throat.
Yeah. Because he was the last avatar for her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he digs her out, and then we have Layla come in, and she starts, asking about her dad. But I'm like, is this really the fucking time? Like,
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep. Yeah.
Like, and he's like, yeah, like, this is not the time. And he's like, we'll talk about it later. And she's like, no, now. And it's like, what what
Bitches,
the fuck
man.
are you talking about?
Stop.
They be
Stop
crazy.
it.
No, I get it. Yeah, like
She gets it.
it just it's
I'm gay.
ridiculous. It's like, come on, like what the fuck are you doing? You just had a conversation with Harrow. You know his like people are like not far behind. They're trying to get to Amit. Like, what are you doing? And she's an idiot. So I'm like, okay, that's great.
It reminds you of that movie that we saw with Tom Holland, Uncharted, where like he decided to start bringing up his family too in that moment because he was mad about something. So just kind of reminded me of that.
I really hate when they do that. I honestly do. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate when people start making out in the middle of like, a fight scene. Like
Yeah.
when it's kind of like
Those are the
when you're
times when you
about
get the
to
horniest.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait till after you're safe though, because
Yeah.
Have you
I
watched the
mean-
movie Dogma?
Yeah.
Just have you ever seen Dogma?
I think so. It's such a long time ago though. I don't remember it.
He has a deal with the woman, like if the world's about to end, like we're all about to die, will you fuck us then?
Oh my
And she's
God.
like, in that highly unlikely scenario, yes, yeah, you're a slut.
Oh my God.
but later on in the movie, he just everything's going to shit, and he just starts taking off his pants.
Oh my God. Because it's time.
It's just like, what are you doing? He's like, you said it.
Oh my God.
Look around.
Yeah.
The world's ending.
Craziness.
But yeah, it's just I find those like times I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, can you just cut this out and we can actually have an argument about it later?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, it just I hate that. So it was annoying to me and I found that very annoying. And then that's what ultimately gets Mark Steven shot.
Yes.
Right? So because we have Harrow come in and he shoots him in the chest, I think twice.
Yeah.
Falls into
A
water.
water. Yeah. And just descends.
Yeah, and so that's where we get a hospital setting, so a mental institution setting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Like, is this all really in Stephen Mark's head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it first transitions to that movie.
Yeah.
And we start
that
seeing
cheesy
this-
Indiana Jones.
yes,
Yeah.
movie.
That's a porno.
Oh my
That is a
God.
porno.
No, there's a little kid.
There
in
was a
Please
kid
don't-
involved. Yeah. The little kid.
I don't. I just that acting and that acting and that filter.
That is not a porno. That was not me. That was him
Jose.
saying it.
James
I don't
Jose.
remember those as a kid. I just remember that acting and that
It's-
filter.
it's
I
the
was like,
little
this is
kid
a
and the-
'70s porn.
Yeah.
It,
He doesn't mean that, folks. Unless he does, and we don't know.
then we don't know him and we're not with him. But no, he's it's a little kid.
I don't remember the kid at all.
And then like the tall guy that looks like Ethan Hawke a little bit, like like Harrow. I don't know if you noticed that.
No.
The guy that
Yeah.
plays the Indiana Jones, he looks like Harrow. I thought it was
Steven.
Harrow at first.
Stephen Grant.
What?
Is that it? What?
No.
No.
Harrow.
No.
Harrow.
But I'm saying the character's name
Oh,
in
it's
the
Stephen
movie is
Grant.
Stephen
Oh.
Grant.
Okay, yeah. So he looks like Harrow.
Oh, crazy.
What's
So
his
so he looks like Harrow. He has Stephen Grant's name. So it's like where he's pulling all of his
Character.
personalities
Yeah.
from.
Yeah. So then like
From that movie. Like, and then they
Yeah.
find a statue in that movie too.
and then you see like when you look around, like there's a lady and she's drawing like what looks like Khonshu on the paper. And then you see the postcards that Layla's putting up,
Yeah.
like on the thing, and she's in there too. And then it gets crazier, and you're just like,
I
what
love
the
that scene though because it's all that unbroken shot.
yeah, it's like you're just panning through everything. You're looking at everything through Mark Stevens' eyes. I think he's Mark at the time, right?
Yeah. Well, we're not looking at it through his eyes because you don't get to him until like.
I
the
thought we were
end.
looking like through like that because they're pushing him in a wheelchair.
Are they?
I believe so. I believe they're pushing him through a wheelchair. Like,
Oh,
and
that makes sense. Because like at the end, you just see him in the reflection.
yeah, and he sees his reflection, and then that's when Layla comes in.
Yeah.
And she's like putting the postcards in, and she steals his bingo card. That fucking bitch. I was like, yeah. She's like,
We'll
I'll share
share
it
it.
with this
Yeah.
time. Fucking asshole.
They never share.
They never do. I should know. But yeah. So then we have him like try to get up and run, and he's chained to the chair.
Yes.
Apparently, and
The way he changed himself in bed.
yeah. So and then it gets trippy, right? And then we see him kind of like well, I missed a part because I think I fell asleep for a second because I
Yeah,
was very
same.
tired yesterday. So I feel like I fell asleep because I had to rewatch that part like twice because I did fall asleep the first time, and I was like, and then like Frank's like, oh man, that was crazy. Like, do you think? And I was like, what the fuck happened?
I blacked out.
I was like, well, we're at the end.
I blacked out. Now there's food everywhere.
I was like, we're at the end. I was like, babe, rewind it. I can't. I don't know what happened. He's like, oh, okay. And he rewinds it, and then I start again at where he's in the where he's falling through again.
Yeah.
And then I missed a part, and he's running down a hallway. And he sees himself again. There's a sarcophagus. I think.
Oh, so you missed that interview with Harold?
No, I seen that,
okay.
But I didn't remember what was said. I seen like he was there, and he's the doctor, right? Like the doctor.
Harold was the doctor.
Yeah. And then he leaves the office, right?
Yeah, he runs out.
Okay, so he's running down, and then I see there's a sarcophagus, I think. I know some like okay, and then he sees Steven?
Steven's in the sarcophagus, yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember any of this.
Then,
oh my god!
He's in the sarcophagus, like, and like he just hears banging, like, "Let me out! Let me out!" And he just pushes the sarcophagus open, and Steven's in there.
Oh wow!
So like Steven gets out, and I really like how they did this too, because again, it's still an unbroken shot.
Okay.
And like you see Steven come out after Mark opened the sarcophagus,
yeah,
and hug him, right?
Okay.
And
do they kind of like fight each other too at the same time?
No, like right there he hugs them.
Okay.
And then, but then like the way they still pan out, like, they're both Oscar Isaac, so you get to see both of them.
Right.
And it was like, oh, they're like cool. Like they just green screen that guy's face or something.
And then that's his brother, by the way.
Oh, what is it?
Oscar Isaac's brother.
I had no idea.
Oh, cool. Like wearing the green suit to play him. Oh,
that's
cool.
His brother. But then the last thing I remember is the god hippo.
The hippo.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, that
That's where it
voice.
ended.
Yeah, that is where it ended. That voice was not what I was expecting at all. It was like this really high like voice. But it was. I mean, that woke me up.
It's a goddess.
I was gonna say which one.
The goddess of fertility. He says it in the first episode. In the first episode,
did mention her.
He like they're like, oh,
the
this
hippo.
is I forgot her name.
I thought there was an alligator though that they mentioned.
No. There's like a plushies of hippos. I remember. I like hippos. That's why they're so cute.
I have a hippo right there.
I know. But you see like the plushies, and then he's like, oh, and he goes into like, this is a goddess of fertility.
Yeah.
And then and then you have like he's talking about it, he's like, oh, and then he talks about the poster. That's the first episode.
Yeah. Where she's not included in the poster, or was that goddess not included in the poster, or was there one of them?
I think
Towerette.
So. Yeah, Towerette. Yeah.
Cool.
So like but it's cute, and she's all adorable. She has her little like ears.
Yeah.
And she's like oh, like and she's adorable. Like she's just there like, hey.
I like the design of the hippo for sure. Like I thought it was pretty interesting, the mixture of because she's the goddess, right?
See, but I really did like that ending. I only fell asleep not because it was boring, but because I was tired. Yeah, I was really tired when I was watching this. But I like it. It's weird now because I don't know. Like I don't know if this is all in his mind. Like.
Yeah.
Then he's really at a hospital. But what kind of fucking hospital is this?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or is the hospital all in his mind because he's sinking down?
Yeah, like he's dying, right?
So I don't know which is which right now, and I think that's really interesting.
Yeah.
And it's a good twist, and that keeps me interested.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hippo.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I think that's what kind of woke me up a little bit was the hippo for me, and I want to know what's going to happen next. It just for this episode, it just felt a little like maybe the story from like Harold and Layla conversation was kind of like boring, just because I find Harold kind of boring, Mm-hmm. But overall, like I still really I'm enjoying this show. I have been enjoying this show, so I'm just excited to see what's going to happen in the next episode. Hopefully, it's a lot more awoken for me.
Wow.
What'd you think, Jose?
I liked the episode. I enjoyed it. I love the cinematography in this.
Yeah.
Just the way it's shot. Like I really like the way it's shot, the way it looks. It looks beautiful. I'm finding the story entertaining.
Yeah.
I still really like Harold. I really like the way Ethan Hawke is portraying the character. That whole just messiah-like cult leader type thing.
Jim Jones kind of thing.
Like that's really what it conveys to me, you know?
Yeah.
I really like Oscar Isaac's acting. The switching. Stephen Grant is fucking obnoxious, and that voice just
it's a bad accent.
But you know what? He's trying.
Yeah.
The Stephen Grant in the movie had a bad accent too, so I guess that's where he got it from. But I'm liking the show. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed this episode more than I enjoyed the last one, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Cool. Then we shall see it.
Yeah. Plus, I want to see like who the third personality is.
Yeah.
Because we don't get that right now.
Right.
Like he's blacked out for some reason, and I want to know what is reality.
Yeah. What else is going on?
Because they're both fucked.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, like the reality. Okay, so let's say the reality is his adventure, right, as Mark and Steven, right? And that's his reality. I mean, there's gods. So is it really?
Yeah.
You know? And then we look at the hospital, and you're just kind of like, what the fuck kind of like place is this? You know, like is he going through another psychotic episode within that hospital?
Right.
You know.
And why would the goddess of fertility be what appeared to him?
Dun dun dun. In the next episode.
So I don't know. I'm really interested, and I'm looking forward to the next episode.
Yay. Who's doing this one? Is it me? You're a bitch. I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
You're trying to hold
You're being
us
a
back.
bitch. That's what you're doing.
So, Professor Jaime.
Hola.
Who's that Pokemon?
Give it to me, baby.
Of course, anytime. I am Professor Jaime. And Megan hasn't been here for one of these. I promoted myself to professor, just FYI.
Because you can do
Yeah.
that now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, in my world we can. So but yes, I am
There's no schooling.
zero. Well, in Pokemon I kind of do. So it was funny, one time we were like out playing Pokemon Go with friends, and like Adolfo started asking me all these questions about Pokemon, and I'm just answering the questions, and one of my friends was like, oh wow, you know a lot about Pokemon. And I'm like, yeah, I'd be like really successful if I lived in the Pokemon world. I would be really successful. Because I was just saying shit about Pokemon. I don't even remember what we were talking about. But this week's Pokemon, entry into Jaime's Pokedex is Rufflet and Braviary.
Aww.
Yeah, he's really cute. I think he's one of my favorite
He has
designs.
a fro. So cute.
Yes, well, Rufflet and Braviary are the two Pokemon I'm going to cover.
Braviary.
Yeah, it's evolution. This is Braviary for you. Braviary. So that's the original version. And then this one is the Hisuian version. Can you see
Go back
that?
to the other one.
Wait, the original?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what it
I
originally
like
looked
that one better.
Yeah. There's some differences.
I don't like the name though, Bravian. They
Braviary.
really didn't even try.
Braviary.
Braviary.
It's a
What
brave
rhymes with
Ariel.
It's a brave bird.
Braviary.
It's a brave.
Braviary.
It's a brave bird. And actually, that's a lot of it. Whatever revolves around. It's Pokedex
He's just like,
entry.
and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That was today's
That
entry.
was the end of it. Just kidding. Stop. But Rufflet is really cute. I think it's one of the best designed Pokemon, like the little baby version of it, because it's just like so adorable. Has a feather on its forehead. Anyway, Rufflet is National Pokedex number 627. It is categorized I don't know why I said that like that. Categorized as the Eaglet Pokemon and introduced in Generation 5, which was Pokemon Black and White. Can you guess?
How many generations are there?
There's 8 now. There's going to be a 9th coming up soon. Yes.
How many entries did you say are
Into what?
like how many? Like what number Pokemon are they up to?
I don't know the number, 900 something probably, but
Go back to school.
There's a lot of Pokemon. Go back to school.
So much for being successful in the Pokemon world.
God damn
That's why he's a
it.
professor, not a doctor.
Yes. Wow.
Damn.
I know. No offense.
Time for jokes, Megan.
Oh my god. You have that ready. Do you know it's typing? What do you think it's
Ariel?
typing? There's no such thing
And
as
a
Ariel.
Bravia.
Brave and Ariel
Yes.
types. No, this is a normal type Pokemon and a
Wind.
flying type Pokemon.
Oh.
Flying, wind.
Normal type Pokemon.
Yeah. It's a really
It's
like
a
a
cis
cop
Pokemon.
out. Stop. It's a cop out of a type. I don't like the type either. It's normal, you know.
No time. That's offensive.
What's normal in this world?
Their colors. I don't know. Yeah, it's for real though. They're usually like mundane colors.
Oh, that looks normal as fuck.
Yes, average too. All right, but so about
For
Rufflet.
that plenty of time.
Oh my god. Stop it. So about Rufflet, in Unova, we learned that it stands up to massive opponents, not out of courage, but out of recklessness. But that is how it gets stronger. It gets stronger. It's so cute. In Alola, what we learned about is with its powerful legs and sturdy claws, it can crack even the hard shells of Shelter and pluck out their insides.
Sounds delicious. I'm hungry.
Shelters. Yes.
All right.
I don't like that idea. They're Pokemon.
Got a little bloody, but
A lot of bloody.
I assume
Wait,
Pokemon
they
do
have
all
to
the
eat,
Pokemon.
They do.
right?
And then a few weeks ago, we learned that Vulpix and Sandshrews get eaten by like Smeagol's. I mean, not
What the fuck is this?
Smeagol's.
Like the guy from...
Not Smeagol's. Not Smeagol's. I meant to say Smeagler. I don't remember its name.
Wow.
Sneasels. Oh my god. What am I drunk
Wow.
on? That's what we learned about it. So yeah, it gets dark. These Pokemon eat Sandshrews and Vulpix, and they're really cute. But anyway, back to Rufflet. And then lastly, in Hisui, its chick-like looks belly its hot-headedness. It challenges its parents at every opportunity, desperate to prove its strength. I feel like that's very you, yeah. And now moving on to Braviary. We have two different versions. We have the original version, which was introduced in Generation 5, but they're both National Pokedex 628 just because it's a variant version. So
Okay.
the Hisui version was introduced in Pokemon Legends Arceus. They are known as the Valiant Pokemon and the Battle Cry Pokemon. The first one, the first one that you said was better designed, is the normal flying type as well. But the Hisuian version is psychic and flying. That's the one that has like
The hair.
the hair. Yeah.
Looks like a professor too. Like a mad scientist.
Oh, it kind of does. I didn't think about that. They both evolved from Rufflet at level 54. The only difference is one has to be in Hisui, so which is the Hisuian version. In Kalos, we learned they fight for their friends without any thought about danger to themselves. One can carry a car while flying. In Alola, the more scars it has on its front, the more heroic it considers itself to be. Those with many scars on their back are mocked by the flock. So
Because they're running away.
because they're getting attacked from the back, they're not really strong, I guess. Stop.
I've been really trying.
All right. In Galar, because this Pokemon is hot-headed and belligerent, it's Corviknight that taking the role. Yeah, that's what it says. Belligerent. Like it always wants to fight, basically, to prove itself.
I like that word.
It's
Still not as good as voracious.
It's Corviknight that's taking the role of the transportation in Galar. So there's a Pokemon named Corviknight that actually carries you like in baskets to different places. So instead of it being Braviary because it's more aggressive, it's Corviknight that does that instead. So, but in Hisui, the Pokemon that you fly with is actually Braviary. It's not Corviknight. Corviknight doesn't exist apparently, or something like that. So it is the right Pokemon from that game that flies. And then about the Hisui and Braviary, in Hisui, screaming a blood-curdling battle cry, this huge and ferocious bird Pokemon goes out on the hunt. It blasts lakes with shockwaves that scoops up any prey that float to the water's surface. So that's all we have on Hisui and Braviary. There's not much more because it's a new Pokemon. But that was it for JaimesPokedex this week, guys. Thank you, Jose. You always make me feel so special. I appreciate that.
I do what I can. All right, so that's our show for today. I don't even know where to look. I was like, this gonna look at Adolfo.
This one.
That's our show for today. Next week we are gonna have more MoonKnight. No Megan next week.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
More MoonKnight.
Yep.
Doom. Are we getting back to Doom Patrol?
I know we're gonna have 2 Halos, probably Doom Patrol.
2
and
Halos, Doom Patrol.
Yes.
And more news. We'll see what comes up.
Yes, sir.
More on Ezra Miller's next arrest.
It's expected.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have anything else, Chad?
No, I'm good.
Nope. It was nice joining you guys this week.
It's good having you back.
We want to do a Fantastic Beast episode with you.
Yep.
Hopefully not next week, but the week after next.
Yep.
All right. So that's the plan.
That's the plan.
If it happens, it happens. If not,
Yep.
there you go. So, have a week.
Bye.
Bye.